This thing is quadriplegic. Okay, like put it back down. Went to the emergency room, waited for effing hours, got the shot, had to get the shot in the finger, which was a bitch, and then had to do the series. So then we went back home, and the squirrel's still alive. Got food and water, and I saw all these like wounds, and I looked at her and I said, "This is not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it. You're gonna have to make a choice. Either let it stay here and suffer and die, or we go get it put down."
Oof.
We're not ready to make that decision. But we did find a vet that would put it down for free, and I said that is probably the better thing to do.
Yeah, it's the humane thing.
The humane thing. And then the next thing we do is you get a taxidermy.
All that way.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you.
I'm just kidding. This isn't the squirrel. This is another. He's had this forever.
I was gonna say, wow.
But I just thought that might be. Thought it was a funny joke, but I have dark humor.
I thought that was the actual squirrel, and I was gonna congratulate you guys on really showing it what for.
You guys turned a really sickly looking squirrel to a really good looking one.
We got him back.
That was a good one. Did Erica put you up to that?
No, actually, they didn't really want me to. They didn't find it funny. They didn't really want me to do it.
Oh, I think it's funny.
I find it hilarious.
We're just dark people.
Thank you. Probably because they're the victim. So, but we then found out because we had to get her second shot in Iowa when we went to go see Dad, because it was going to be 5 hours wait here.
Ooh.
And the ER doc there was like, I don't know, ground squirrels don't really carry rabies. I probably wouldn't have given it to you.
Oh.
It's still worth getting.
I know,
Yeah.
like we thought this thing was sick and been attacked by something that maybe did. So better
That's
be
fair.
sorry, because there's no cure for it.
Yes, the only cure for it is that.
I'm
not
back
touching it in the first
I'll
place.
be back.
And with that, she vanishes, having told her story. She told her story. It's much like Lazura. She just stealthed the fuck out of there. None of us can see her. None of us know where she is. Who knows?
Once she returns, we can do a slight recap and begin the game.
I'm gonna take this time to say sorry we're super late. Not only that, we are having some issues.
Technical difficulties.
Our DM is now traveling.
All my fault.
No,
blame me.
Yeah, he's a traveling guy now. So we're figuring out like internet stuff. So in Foundry stuff. So right now we actually have to roll in person dice.
I know exactly how to fix it for next time. Just I can't do anything until I get back home, basically.
Ooh.
Michael and I tested this once. I thought with the laptop we'd gone around it. But essentially I'll open Foundry on my desktop at home and then just log in like you guys do remotely from the hotel.
Idea. That's a good idea. Anyways, we are all supposed to drink right now.
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
Oh, wait. I gotta open my drink. Give me a second. Who is this love of melons? It's not our typical person to make us drink.
No, not a typical person to make us drink.
Dang you, melons.
But it is
I know
somebody
him.
who makes us drink.
Melons, all I have is this one bottle for the whole night. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
If we need drink, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. Oh yeah, we drink in D&D. Did we not warn you? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay to just drink water. It's okay to drink water.
Who doesn't drink during D&D? I mean,
true story.
Just don't get too drunk. I've had drunk D&D sessions before. It's a bit of a nut.
Thank you.
We totally did not. I'm so used to typing in chat from my phone. I don't know why I'm not just actually talking to chat right now.
Doing this late.
I'm blessing my dice again, just to be extra safe.
All right.
Well, it looks like everyone's back. Would someone else like to do the recap? Or would you guys want me to do it?
Well, I can't. I gave you the recap of my night.
Fair enough. I'll do the recap then.
We arrived in the Golden City.
You guys are in the great Golden City of Araska. Basically, for those watching, it's like El Dorado, City of Gold that was lost. They've been exploring. They found that the temple, they've made an agreement with the Sphinx that the city has to go to save the island. But they want to spend a few days exploring the city before it's destroyed. The Sphinx agreed to give them a few days. They've been exploring. They met some elementals in the water, causing some insanity issues there. We'll go back to that later. They found the palace that seemed to be the center point of the city. They went inside. They engaged in great combat against constructs, guards, and carpets coming alive. At the beginning of last session, they managed to win this fight. And then they found 3 giant tapestries. Behind 2 of them seemed to be, each of them had a vault hidden behind it that Lazura skillfully tried to pick with her lockpick, and then gave up and used explosives to blow the door open.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lazura's hidden talent.
Explosives.
Blowing shit up.
She then got into the room behind the Tapestry of a Warrior's vault, and inside was with a sword hilt, a necklace, amulet of some kind that had the 3 suns emblem on it, the representation of the religion of the Sun Empire, and a large, what would be the word? Not jar, not vase.
Pot? You said pot?
It was on a. I thought it was on like a. That was on like a proof.
Large pot
Giant cauldron.
Giant cauldron. That's the word. A giant cauldron of liquid, slightly bubbling bronze that you guys investigated in many interesting and unique ways before finally dumping it across the ground, choosing to taste it, throwing up all over it, cleaning up Pig's puke,
Yep.
filling a vial with it, and then leaving it behind entirely.
What the fuck, you guys? What happens when I leave?
Oh, that's right. You weren't here either, man.
You know?
I have many
got
questions.
wild.
Listen,
Basically,
I'm the
when
Italian
someone-
one and I left. So
Now, what I've learned is that whenever one party member leaves, all the others just lose their shit. When Ariel left that one time, when Kelly left that one time, you guys didn't have your paladin, so you guys all went, "We're going to the whorehouse. We're getting all
Oh
the
my
girls."
god, I forgot all about that. Yeah, you guys.
well, that was the appropriate thing to do in that situation.
It was. We just like got done fighting a demon. We saved some nerdy dude. We got him laid. Like,
Oh man.
I see no fault in this.
Yeah, exactly. How else are we going to celebrate after a long, strenuous journey?
Well, you guys got those items. You also found the 3rd room behind the tarnished tapestry. Was completely burnt and destroyed inside.
Tarnish no more.
I'll go back to that. With a very skilled investigation check. I don't remember who did it, but someone rolled a really high one.
Was it me?
You guys found, I think it was Ariel. You found
It was Ariel.
I think it was me.
You
Yeah.
found, it
Yeah.
was. You found a tile in the wall that it was actually a
It was
false
me.
piece that you
Yeah.
pulled out. And there was a notebook that left behind, written in Infernal. It seemed to be the notes or journal of the Shadow Man, who you all now know was the Prince of Araska, the one who had his name erased from history. The one whose own father, the king, hated and despised him for what he'd done. That he
Freaking Shadow Man.
all record of this guy's name in history were erased. No one was allowed to speak of him ever again.
Except calling him Shadow Man.
They referred to him only as the Shadow Man. His name, his actual name, was lost.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm such an
You're
ass.
good. Then you guys left. You discovered there was something strange banging at the door, trying to come in. It seemed to be attracted by the loud noise of the explosive door opening. It was some kind of a strange, mechanical-looking creature making a hideous sound that I cannot play for you guys now because I don't know how.
Oh.
Actually, if I play audio here, will you guys hear it?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
If we
Yeah, I can hear it.
I can hear it.
I'm gonna turn it up, but yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. It sounded terrifying like that. You guys then went further into the mist. You asked Lazura to please cast her stealthy magic on you all so you could hide.
Mhm.
And you made your way down. You heard that strange noise coming from all directions. You ran to the nearest building, which seemed to be a jail of some kind. It was all empty except for one of the jail cells seemed to have a single figure sitting perfectly still with its head open.
Okay.
There was a large pedestal next to this
Oh, the fudge. knocked me
We
out.
disconnected.
Sorry, Coda knocked me out.
Wait. Oh no.
Coda's
Okay, we're
nose.
back.
You good?
Coda's nose hit the thing because my computer's
adorable.
touchscreen, so his nose booped and it disconnected me.
Aw,
Yeah, I'm
You
sorry.
can boop.
Sorry, guys, I got booped.
We weren't paying enough attention to the golden, so the golden had to take,
Oops.
measures
Mhm.
into their own hands. Typical golden.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
was like,
the short
"Boop me."
version.
Sorry.
You good. The short version. Hans took it into his own hands. He picked up the round sphere. He sensed something akin to a soul with his religion check, and he jammed it into the thing's head. The head seemed to close around it. The head tilted up, and the eyes started to light up, and that's where we
Wait,
ended.
what did he jam in there?
So,
The,
Phrasing.
okay. Okay. Let me say it again. Missouri. So you guys walked into this jail cell. You found a figure, some kind of a mechanical thing, sitting there with its head open, and inside was a round divot, perfectly hemispherical. And next to the figure was a pedestal with a glass case on top. Inside was a round sphere, covered in intricate arcane runes and slightly pulsing.
And let me guess, no one decided to check it.
Hans, I believe they tried to check it. And they
yeah,
got
we did check
two.
it. I failed my Arcana check. I was like, this is magic.
Like, put it in there.
I was like, hold on. I was like, this is magic. And they're like, no kidding.
The Arcana check was magic. The religion check seems soul-like, and so it was jammed into the head, and the thing starts to light its eyes up and open its head to you all. And that's where we ended last week.
Well, there's probably a reason why they removed that, but here we are.
Would you like to make an objection as Hans stuffs it in the head and the thing comes alive?
Too late. Already happened.
Yeah, do
It's
it.
like, wow, I feel like it's too late at this point. I know I wasn't
is.
there, but like.
Well, let's put it on record. She objected.
I probably would have said maybe we tie the thing down first and secure it.
Well, you
No,
see,
no,
this is
no,
why
no,
that
no,
you need to be
no.
here.
Yeah, this
Kinky,
is what we
jeez.
do.
But to be fair, Lazura, you all insisted on being outside the jail cell. Only Hans went into the jail cell. So if you guys want, you can do this. Boop, and the door's closed.
Leave Hans in there.
Yeah.
That must be. I mean,
That's up to you all.
Gregarianism means that the greater good, right? So, I mean, if you're saying I'm allowed to make a statement before this happened because I wasn't there, I would say we should chain him up before doing the thing. So if you allow that, cool. If not, I will shut the door on Hans for a moment.
Hans, would you be careful, or would you just stuff it in? Because last week it sounded like you just stuffed it in. Didn't
I
really
just
ask
stuffed
anyone
it in.
permission. Okay.
No consent, just stuff.
He literally just went all in on it.
Okay.
All right, so you stuff it in the head. Lazura, you grab the jail doors, close it.
Pass.
Unlock it. But be able to unlock it quickly if he needs to run out.
They're screaming.
You don't have keys, so if you want to try to lock it, you'd have to then pick the lock or break it. It's to your call. Do you want to close it fully to engage the lock?
Yeah. Wait. So if I pick it to lock it, how am I gonna? I have to pick it again.
It would
to
take you.
unlock.
It would take you time to pick it, to lock it and unlock it. Locking
Yeah,
it, all you have to do is
definitely
close
not.
it. If you fully close this door, it will lock and engage. But then you'd have to unlock it, which would take time. It's up to you.
Can I have it? Can I partially close and get ready to have it?
Yeah,
locked?
you can just get it close. You got it right on the edge. You're ready to slam it shut, basically.
And it'll
I'm good
lock
with that.
automatically if I slam it shut.
Yep.
Okay. Is this a push or a pull door on my end?
True.
It's not. It's a jail.
Oh,
A giant sliding jail door.
Oh, it's a
Bars
sliding
and
door.
everything. Yep. You just got to keep
Okay.
sliding it a bit more.
Can I? So I'm gonna do that. But in the meantime, I might ask if anyone has rope or something, so maybe we don't have to fully do
Oh, this was instant. Like he went to put it in the head, and you grabbed the door to get it ready to close.
Oh,
and
yeah, I'm
Hans,
gonna
you
ask
know-
them to go get some while I hold this thing.
All right, so the things happen. The eyes are lighting up, and you guys can continue from there.
Gonna drink.
All right,
Cheers.
everybody.
Cheers.
We're all drinking.
Slanja,
Cheers.
what is everyone
Yes.
drinking?
Yeah,
I guess
let's
that's the
go
important
around.
question.
What's everybody drinking?
Coke Zero.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh.
Maker's Mark whiskey.
Nice.
I have the Iowa 9 distillery whiskey available, but I found this Dragon's Milk.
Ooh, dragon milk.
Ooh,
Liqueur.
dragon's milk.
But
Okay.
it's
Oh my god, we
like
have to do another one.
beer.
Rachel just redeemed one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I-
Cheers again.
I am drinking.
I am drinking.
The rum of
Currently
Troy.
drinking.
Yes, I am drinking. New
Second.
statement. I am the drink I am drinking
It's
is
rum.
my Jonas Curse rum. It is rum
Very nice.
Oh.
with a little bit of Coke Zero myself.
All right.
Yes.
I am doing
Secret
Shit.
friend, what are you drinking?
secret friend. Ooh, I feel special. I am going with a nice classic dark and stormy ginger
Ooh.
beer with a copious amount of rum.
A copious. I
fancy
like that. I
over
saw you
there.
pour it in. I was like, oh boy.
This is what you get for being night shift and ex-military is lots of rum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm why the rum's gone.
I might do a apple cider whiskey next. So
Okay.
Very nice.
it's season. It's fall now, technically.
Thank you all
Oh.
for the drinks. Wonderful chat.
Oh, so we are
See you,
live
chat.
now?
We are live, yeah.
Been live, yeah.
To the new humans? Or to the old humans? To the
Jason.
people? Hi. I'm the secret friend.
He's
Yes.
Wait,
secret
yes.
friend.
Are you gonna be this monster dude?
Well, I don't know.
Quite probably.
No, I've pressed
All
it
right.
out. Okay,
Let's
I'm
make it
still
easy.
holding this thing close.
You go to close the door. The head tilts up and looks at Hans. Figure you see this all going on. Discuss.
Hi, I'm tallish and I'm wearing blue and green and I'm glowing.
The art is semi-close to the character tokens there.
I don't know if you can see those.
Clarification, Ren, in different games, do we speak in character in Discord?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Normally.
It's kind of like informal, whatever.
Normally we talk from character.
We try to
Okay.
talk in character, but if you don't keep your accent going, we all understand.
That's fair. Okay, so I guess I would begin probably like going back to that little creepy ass sound gif that the DM had. Could we play that again? Sounded
Sure.
really neat.
That's not a sound you make. That's not actually a sound you ever heard either, but I can play it real
Oh.
quick for you.
Well, in that case, still sounds badass. Sorry. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so as the entity would enter into my skull, skull head apparatus
Yeah.
thing.
Cranium.
Yeah. I would stand, look about the room, slightly confused, see Hans, the tiefling that I'm meant to kill, obviously. Kidding. Maybe.
No, you got some hair almost.
You see
Yeah.
before you a red tiefling in bright gold armor and shields.
Very
Not
subtle.
bronze.
All right.
Holding,
Not
Holding-
Brian.
and he's holding a mace that is made. It looks like a skull of some dragon-type creature.
Intriguing. My looks would pretty much fairly match the token, actually. Actually, quite decently, though a little bit more dusted, maybe a little rusty, and some of the roots coming up from the tile. Hello, cat. The cobblestone floor, just kind of like wrapping around the legs, and cat apparently.
I try to get close with you, alright?
No, it's very nice. Yeah, so as I kind of survey the room for a moment, I look to you, tiefling. Hello, friend. My name is, and then there's just like this kind of a dial-up error noise, and you just hear, name not found. But as my friend, you may call me, and then again, you just hear that dial-up noise, error, name not found. What have I missed in my time away? Who are you? What are you?
I cautiously am like behind my shield with my mace at the ready. My name is Hans. What is the last thing that you remember?
What is the last thing that I remember? Well, my name, as stated, is, and again, you just hear that dial-up error tone. Error, name not found.
I'm gonna hear AOL every time you say that.
Basically. the last thing I remember, well, whew. Loading, please wait.
BT.
AOL sound.
Connecting
Hey,
to the internet in the 1990s.
very, very much so. Well, it seems that most of my memory has actually been corrupted. I'm not sure. I do remember. Well, I was imprisoned. I do remember that. How long has it been?
I am not quite sure. There is not a lot. Do you
Ask
by
him what year he thinks it is.
At least 3 days.
Back to our medical
What?
training. Sorry.
what year
wait,
do you
we're
think
outside,
that
that's
it
right.
is?
What year do I think it is? Shit. Wait, no. Instead of asking DM,
I'm,
wait. Allow me to access my directory management. Directory management, DM. What year do I think it is?
and
Love it.
it is the year 473.
473. Wait, it is the year. Or it's the year I remember it being.
You believe it is the year 473. Your sentence
I
is
believe-
only 30 years.
And that is what is stated. Thank you, directory manager.
Well,
It's been 30 years. Is that what I heard?
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask Kellamvor. Dear Kellamvor, what year is it in this world? I kind of forgot.
ask me a question? That's so simple.
Does he have to roll for divine intervention for this? I don't know.
That's level 10, maybe.
Get a fucking calendar.
Yeah, fucking calendar.
When I look at the fucking gun up to me. You guys would know it's probably about a year 1800 something. I'd have to
Holy
check my
shit,
notes.
This guy's been asleep for a century?
Well, it is the year 1800.
1,000 years.
1,400 years to be precise.
Oh.
But who's counting?
Oh.
Like, who here can do math? You know.
None of us outside can.
I'm young.
That is slightly disappointing. I believe my plants haven't been watered in some time.
What
shame.
were you imprisoned for?
Directory manager, do I remember why I was imprisoned?
You
The
texted
need
me
for
this.
a DM.
Yeah, you would remember.
Okay.
You texted me.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, sure. You're good.
Yes. Interestingly enough, I was imprisoned, quite simply for a act of murder.
If it's that, I was tense up before. I tense up even harder.
No, please, if I may clarify, it was a murder of a child. Allow me to re-clarify.
Was it a raping child?
That's hilarious. Hold
Allow me to re-clarify. I was not actually a murderer. It was. Well, then again, I do believe most murderers would state that they weren't actually a murderer while in prison. Calculating. Clarification. I was attempting to assist this child, and it went extremely terribly wrong, and that is why I am in prison. It was less of a murder and more of a miscalculation on someone else's part that I decided would be best if I took the... But anyway, what are you doing here?
Insight check.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Rolling my favorite set of dice.
Your bone dice?
Yeah, no, the stone.
Natural 19.
Oh, nice.
Natural
so
19 inside of
winded.
plus
I'm-
6.
I mean, I'm not lying. So do I need to roll persuasion or just
No.
go with it? Okay.
If you were to see me, you'd have to roll. But inside, you can tell. From what you can tell from this inorganic being suddenly coming to life and talking to you after being asleep for 1,000 years, it doesn't seem to be lying or anything. But it's hard to tell the tales of a man who's been sleeping for 1,000 years.
Fuck, I'm barely
Interesting.
awake after getting like 6 hours of sleep, so.
Yep.
Well, we are exploring what was left of the city. What do you know of this city?
What was left of the city? Is there something wrong with my fair city?
I think that
Friend, did you just say we?
who?
Han said we.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Hans.
You're alone.
What do you last remember of the city? And what do you know of the city?
Well, it is my home. It is maybe not always agreed with me, but it is my home. I was for some time I was a actually here look this up real quick. I am a warforged. I am a sentient created being of this fine city. For some time, I was a palace guard. Post that, an alchemist. More latter nowadays, well, than a days. Nowadays? Than a days. Than a days. More latter than a days, if I'm being precise, and I always do try and be precise. But, yes, I was a palace guard for quite some time. Um, what, so my fair city, what has happened to it?
Well, it doesn't seem like any of your city is alive anymore. Do you remember the city being above ground or underground before?
Do, do, do.
Definitely above ground. It was the Sun Empire, known for bright, shining sun everywhere.
Okay, yes. Above. Thank you, Directory Manager. Directory Management. Data Manager. There we go.
There you go.
Data Manager.
All these new names for a DM. Who knew?
Yes. Data Manager.
Well, your city is no longer above ground. I don't really know a good way of putting this. I guess also, are you even really alive? Do you experience emotions?
Ethical and moral
Jeez.
question of the, well, I'd say of the century, but I haven't really been around the last century, so good question, my friend. Am I alive? Well, I believe, therefore I am. Not intended. Maybe. Anyway.
Wow.
I
Good
believe
enough, good
myself to be
enough.
alive.
I think, and therefore I am.
I was created. I am a part of the circle of continued existence. Eventually, though I wasn't actually expecting to be around this long, eventually my body shall decay, shall rust, return to the earth. So that is an aspect of the circle of life. Yes, I believe I am alive. I think.
What
Good
is
question.
he saying? I don't understand him. He speaks too complicated for me.
Can you even hear him?
I'm sure
Oh,
you
Yeah,
can.
it's
We're
a
right
bar
outside the
door.
jail
It's a
cell.
jail cell.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay,
giant
well,
iron
I-
door you just closed. You can look in and see this
I
whole
thought it was a
conversation.
door.
I was just thinking, I had it partly open anyway. I think
Well,
what
Wait.
Hans was trying to ask you is, do you have a soul? Because that's what he really cares about.
do
Do I have
you
a soul?
experience emotions? Is the other thing that I am curious on.
Do I experience emotions? Well, I was dismayed at the aspect of being taken out of decommission for some time. So, dismay is an emotion. I may not feel it the same manner that others do, but I do experience it. Yes, yes, I do experience emotion. I believe. Yes. If you don't mind, may I grab some of my things? They are, I believe,
Don't
still in the
move
wall.
yet.
Oh,
Understandable.
No, wait, where are
I
his
must
things?
seem
I'll go
strange
look
to you.
through them. I
Yes,
mean, I'll
we
go
will-
find them.
We will find your things, but I do not want you to move at this moment. Where are they?
They're in the wall, right?
Yeah.
Data manager.
Alright, I'm gonna go to where he's pointing, or where he was pointing.
It looks like a
Indica's
solid
Yeah.
wall with a square white panel.
Clarification, my friend behind the door. You may wish to open the door before you enter. It may make your journey much easier.
That's what I was just trying to tell her, but she doesn't care. She's
No,
gonna punch
no,
through it.
Hey.
Oh, you don't go in? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
gonna
go
go
in.
into the door.
Okay.
Going
She walks into the
Or
door.
whatever.
It hurts.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna open the
He
I'm
goes
gonna
through
open
the door.
And as she
Terminator
walks
2
in,
style.
as she
bounces
walks
off the
in,
door.
as she walks in, I kind of move my body to position myself in front of her in the event that it strikes.
That is fair.
Okay, so Ariel, you get to the wall where he's gesturing to. You see a solid wall, a small white panel on the wall, and one of those roots coming up out of the ground and going into the wall there.
So the root is going into his stuff?
Going into the wall. You don't see his stuff, you just see a solid wall and a white panel on the wall. And a root is coming out of the ground and attaching to the same wall you're looking at.
So is the panel like a push button kind of thing? Or do I lift it? Do I open it? Like
You touch it, it looks like just a solid white panel in the ground, in the wall.
Why don't you just punch it? Is what you're good at.
oh, I don't want to. Okay, you know what? Fine.
Roundhouse
Screw it.
ticket. Roundhouse
Yeah,
ticket.
I'll just punch it, I guess.
I was kidding, but okay.
Roundhouse ticket.
So, Ariel, you are confused and
But I
horrified
just
as you
want to
look
tap it really hard and see what happens.
over at the hand scanner panel opener that is on the wall, that would open the door to hold all your stuff. Ariel smashes, meaning that you guys are gonna have to find a way to pry open the wall
was
now.
like, I tapped it for the record.
You said tap hard.
Yeah, tap
Monk
hard.
tap is scary.
Well,
mm.
you're a computer person. You can fix this.
That sounds racist.
Wow.
Rude.
Machinist is the word.
Huh. I wasn't. Well, all right. This is fine. This is fine. I'm sure. Maybe. Though I do believe our red tiefling.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do believe our red-skinned friend here is unsure of my fuck. What word am I looking for?
Intentions?
Yeah. Thank you, data management.
You're welcome.
You've been asleep for like 1,400 years, so I think the wiring is not great.
Or I added too much
I
rum.
mean-
One of the two.
Could I just
When-
not like dig us out if needed?
I mean, it's if you break where the panel opening would be, you probably can break in. It's something you guys have to break now instead of just
Okay.
open.
How badly did we want in? I could probably bust it down, right?
A moment, if I may. I do believe I have an apparatus that may assist in opening it, though I do not have any intention of alarming you, my friends.
Is it like
What's
the god's
with
light?
that?
I
what
step
was
aside
that?
and I gesture for him to go through.
Yeah, as well as once again I step aside, but keeping my body between him and Ariel.
And I'm
What
gonna have
would
the door
this be?
open. I'm just gonna stand by. I'm gonna stand at the ready in case like some shit comes out.
Well, in regards to shit coming out, I very slowly and in a manner that all can see and can I roll intimidation and try and get a 1? Like, try and be as anti-intimidation.
Roll performance.
Oh, that I guess could work. 17 plus I don't have access to my character sheet. Actually, if you could go to my stats, I want to take a screenshot of it real quick.
Sure.
Did that work? I think it worked.
Oh, I should
gonna
probably
hope
do
it
that
worked.
with mine. Because I don't think
Control
mine
V.
are updated on D&D Beyond.
All right, we'll go through everyone's. You got yours?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Next we have Ariel. I'll pull your stats up.
Alright,
Take a
hold on.
screenshot.
Alright, guys. Frames are going to be weird for just a second so I can take a photo of my stats.
Brains.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of those that are new. We are having a bit of technical difficulties
I
with
should be
our
fine.
software, the
Technical,
program we use.
legalities.
Yeah, the program we use
Han
is
zero.
kind of having some issues.
Okay, I'm good.
What was I rolling
Oh,
for?
if you no, we're no rolling. I wasn't sure if you wanted to get your copy of your stats, get a screenshot.
Oh,
You
you
get.
know what? Why not?
I
Yeah.
figured
Oh,
we
I
were
have a
doing it. We might
minus.
as well get everyone.
Rolled a
Even though I
16
have
on the
most of
performance.
mine remembered. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Fan.
Lazita. As far as your performance goes, it seems not intimidating, but go ahead and describe it.
All right. This this kind of blade kind of my hand kind of compiles into itself, and this blade comes out. Actually, from my left side. Let's not go with the right. Let's be left-handed. Why not?
Yeah. Whoa,
and,
a lefty.
yes. And this this blade comes out. Very much kind of like it has the gold that you've probably seen likely in the city, or at least I would hope that the city is still gold. My character assumes so anyway. But very much the kind of the roots that you see everywhere kind of entwined into it. I have to like shake some of them off. It kind of gets cogged or jammed for a second. It's like a moment, and just kind of like fiddle with the arm for a moment, and then finally the blade juts out, maybe a little quicker than expected, but it comes out, and I slowly, allowing both of you time to get out of the way, assuming you do. Go over to the panel, place my hand on it, and kind of use the blade to kind of pry the rest of the panel open.
It's easy enough with your passive investigation being so high, because I know you're a high-end character. You know where these panels are going to open, so you just go over there and kind of like pry the sword in and kind of pop it a bit, and you're able to force it open, and the door kind of hinges open from where you saw solid wall. It's two little hinge doors open, and all your stuff is inside.
Yay!
A little cabinet.
When
And then
I see him
Yeah,
open it,
quite
what
the-
do I see inside of that
You
set?
probably see his fancy cloak. You see a bunch of potion bottles, and you probably see
Ooh, that looks fancy.
a couple weird looking weapons and other armaments.
and some dead plants, sadly.
They did not survive. I'm sorry.
I mean, are they even there? Would they be like dust at this point? Like just
They're empty
Valid.
pots.
There's pots with dirt.
So,
And sadness.
when I see on this thing, I see where I look over to where he was standing. Do I see those roots coming out of the ground?
Yeah, they're broken apart now because it started moving around.
Now, I'm going to call you just for
Wow.
simplicity's sake. Your name is Frederick.
No,
Frederick.
no, absolutely
No.
not.
No.
His name is Aaron.
It's air
I'm
or AOL.
I'm saying
you said AOL.
Absolutely not. This guy trying to
we're
name
not
you
making another
Frederick.
Fred. I will not allow a second Fred into all
Alright.
kinds of
How
confusion.
about we leave this one up to chat, if that's cool with upstairs? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? AOL or air?
Very much so.
Oh,
Aw.
you actually have the name you never remember.
Yeah.
But
Alright, chat, you're naming the new character either air or AOL. And then we'll find out here in a moment. Anyways.
My naming ceremony.
I put in the chat.
Well, now, so name to be determined. What is the purpose of these? I've been seeing a large amount of these vines coming out of the ground. What it was attached to your feet. What is the purpose of these?
Well, clarification, if I may. Are you asking the purpose of vines in general? For roots are an integral part of any ecosystem, especially in regards to. I assume they are still here. There were these massive wooden entities called trees back in my day. I assume they are still here. Are they?
No, they are not. I do not
There are
know
no
of what the
trees.
tree is.
Intriguing. Intriguing. Ha! Sorry, I had a comedy subroutine. A tree was, as stated, a large wooden entity with green foliage, leaves, greenery. How do I explain greenery to someone who may not have seen it?
Hans, you had to be so literal, man.
Well, regardless, these roots that you see, they provide kind of an access to life. They go about and bring nutrients and do you know of nutrients? Do you know of soil? Do you know of ecosystems? I'm not sure where life is. This is intriguing for me.
Well, you see, there's in the world that we live in now, it is only metal. So that is why you see me all decked out in this beautiful bronze. But the main thing that I was curious on is I see these things coming up out of the ground, and say there are some that were inside your feet before you stood up. There was also one that is going into this panel of this wall. I was curious as to the purpose of those. Is it to get a sense of this, of the word nutrients into the world, or what?
Quite similar. So, data management. You may be able to my data management system may be able to describe better.
Glitching. But would you like me to go over it, or did you want to go over it?
No, is there a way you wanted to explain, or
Sure,
are
I
there
mean, I
actually trees?
Okay, I went over this before with you. Basically, the roots are part of the way magic is put into things in the city. That you were explaining that the island itself is giving the magic to the city. These roots are the connection from the island to the things in the city. That's how they're getting their magical power.
So if we sever this, we sever the connection.
It seems so the connection was already somewhat severed already, as all of them are deteriorating and breaking apart. They're no longer drawing power from the island. But that was their purpose before, as a conduit, if you would, like a wire.
Interesting.
Thank you, data.
Also,
management.
should I roll a deception check on me saying I don't that the whole world is metal?
I'm gonna say Eric can decide if he wants to believe you or not.
I mean, at this point, it's been 1,000 years. Yeah, I believe it.
Sure.
Clarification, if I may. You seem to have many metal augments. The rest of our friends do not. Are they oddities? Are you an enhanced being?
I look at the
Exactly.
rest of them. Yeah, you could say that a bit of oddities, and I'm a bit of the enhanced being.
Ah.
You just get this weird stare.
Like
I look at you and give us.
Excuse me?
I look at you and give a slight smirk and wink.
Shit. What else? This guy speaks primordial.
I don't know. I mean, he's got a database, but
Man,
he knows if
I'm
it's-
just trying to. Seps is over here just trying to figure out Hans's game. He's
Yeah,
just
I would think
dropping
probably
weird
does,
lies.
considering the guards and stuff here were speaking a type of primordial, and he was
That's-
one.
That's true.
Yeah, I know.
That's true. That's true. That's why you're the intelligent one of the party.
Oh.
All right, by the way, just so you know, Error, the highest intelligence of the party before you joined was the ranger with an intelligence of 12.
Oh my.
We're not apart.
Yeah, we're not that smart.
We're looking. We're looking.
My mistake, 13.
13.
Yeah, Zuko's
Yes,
very
Yes.
smart.
that extra point.
That one extra point.
That's something.
I mean,
Well, I can at least say that yes, I don't have any metal augmentation on me because I need to move more swiftly, and that's clunky stuff. And also, look at how shiny and flamboyant he looks in that.
Shiny
He's just
and
showing off and
flamboyant.
asking for trouble.
you don't
So-
need metal. You don't need
Right.
metal to look flamboyant. And I
I
flex
am
my coat.
literally a hybrid. I am literally a hybrid, and I get to add on animalistic traits as we go. So
You look at this woman speaking to you, the ranger. She's got an amazing looking bow, armor on, but herself is the most interesting thing. She's got spines down her back, long blue hair, scale-like face that has, I think, a mixture of natural looking blue and odd green scales popping up places.
and then acid
And
sac.
gills, and an acid sac that bulges out like a frog, and then gills on the neck.
Clarification, my obviously swift friend.
The fuck?
My yeah, clarification. The fuck. No, what's I mean, you do have characteristics that match many of the merfolk of
folkish?
my time, though more, much more intriguingly enough. To simplify, what are you?
I am a Semitic hybrid, so I was actually like half elf. And
Intriguing. Thank you
yes.
for that. Data management. The hell is that?
That is something unknown to the world. She is in a weird abomination that no one's ever heard of. So it's some kind of weird hybrid of animal creatures.
Also,
Simic hybrids
I
are
She-
a natural
She is
thing.
beautiful.
I should say that I was also previously a wood elf who then magically got turned into this by a magical guy. So
Fascinating indeed. A moment, if you will, and I slowly, the arm blade retracts, and I take a moment, and the hand reappears, and then retracts kind of backwards, and a large notepad comes out, and I just start taking notes. Like, this is what this is. What the
Through
hell?
this entire thing, I am basically kind of just looking him over and trying to get a sense of the physiology. Should I make a medicine check of trying to figure out how it kind of works or
Sure.
what?
Make a medicine check.
Ooh, no, that's a natural 2. Shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
See, I do roll bad with those dice. They're
Mm,
not just 20s.
From that, you can't tell too much, but I will just add, he does not look like the construct you just destroyed in the palace. He does, however, look very, very similar to the one that you did the thing to, and you
That
have in
sounds
your bag.
inappropriate.
This is the guy carrying on our werewolf dick, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
Yes, it
shit.
was.
But yeah, the when you decapitated, basically, he looks a lot like that, but different facial features and body structure. But as the overall look is very similar to that one.
Question, if I may. Are any of you, and I don't know your natural physiology, are any of you harmed in any way? I am able to assist with any injuries.
I mean,
Did I get
What
healed?
is my
'Cause I know I
HP
was
at?
I
hurt
heard
pretty
a
badly.
little.
Mention you're a healer and everyone loves you.
Yeah, that's 100%. Yeah, no one will question you, like, if you're a healer. Like, you could be the evilest person and no one will
Yeah,
ever
I
question
swear, if I
How
ever
the fuck do
play
you
an
have
evil
7
character, I'm gonna make it a healer because no one suspects the healer. Not that that's foreshadowing, but
you
anyway.
can just start. You can just start. Asking for them. Yeah, I'll heal you, but I need that magic item you got. You're gonna die if I don't. So I mean,
The one most damage is Ariel, and she's got 37 out of 49. So it's up to you, Ariel, if you want to
you'll be short
push
rest.
that.
You didn't heal off the short
You
rest.
short rest. Did you want to? She only rolled so many hit dice. She could have rolled another one if she'd wanted. She stopped
I
there.
thought I did. No, I guess I did stop there. I thought I rolled more. I thought I got it like 44. I could be wrong.
I was like, I'm at max, right?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
I
you're
got,
maxed.
I thought I got close to max.
Yeah.
If this guy's offering, sure, I'm gonna trust him. I want to see what his true intentions are.
Perfect.
I'm
Yes,
going
acid
to-
splash. No, I'm kidding.
I'm going to,
That'd be.
as I see him approach, I kind of tense up a little bit, but allow to.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Continue.
reach my hand out and just
Okay.
kind of give a quizzical look.
Can I ready
Keep in
an
mind,
action?
Looks
to
cool
attack?
to me. Yeah, we're fine.
Go ahead.
Can I ready an
Oh.
action to attack in case something bad happens?
There you go.
Sure.
I'm already.
Air, before you cast your spell, remember you do have a unique ability that boosts your acid, fire, necrotic, and poison damage, as well as any healing you do. As well
I
as
like how
any
you
healing you
started
do.
with the damage.
Well, because it was a longer list.
No, first I'd like to take a moment and I assume it wouldn't need repair, but kind of activate the homunculus. And
Ah.
then because
So
then
here's the fun thing: it's incorporated into you. You actually go to activate it, and you kind of open part of your chest as it twists and pops open your right breast, and it flies out, and you describe it.
it is a kind of bird-like mechanical creature, kind of a half clockwork, half steampunk, with just a hint of, the natural root system that you guys have seen kind of incorporated into it, of a hummingbird. Though larger than
Ooh.
the average hummingbird, but still very mechanical in nature. Therefore, not as intimidating coming from me, but the homunculus will fly over to you, Ariel. Was that it?
Mhm.
Okay, and I'll do Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Okay. I want. Do.
You roll. Okay.
You can do it if you want. I was just looking up so you can get the modifier and everything.
Yeah, okay. Dice.
And remember, you automatically add your int mod to it because of your ability, which would be quite a bit.
3 plus 4, I believe. Yes, 3 plus 4 plus. No, it's just 3 plus 4,
4.
right?
No, plus 4 because you add your int mod
Yeah.
on top of healing. You do.
Right. So 3 plus 4.
No. Like Cure Wounds is normally 1d8 plus 4, right? For you?
Yes. Oh,
1d8
right.
plus int mod. Your thing adds your int mod again.
That's right. Okay, so 8. So 11. Yes. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Full health.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Oh,
you.
That's where I'm
basically
gonna.
full health.
I'm gonna start my kid on D&D just so they can get math skills early.
Yes, seriously, math skills. I'm just gonna look to you and just kind of nod my head and be like, all right, guys, you see, he seems cool. You know,
I will
feel
mark
okay.
down a spell slot.
I don't feel hurt. I feel
You know
better.
Good.
who's ultimately going to have the final say for me is Zuko.
You actually ran out of time. Would you like to use this spell slot to bring it back? Because you're running somewhat low. You currently only have one first level and 2 second levels left.
When I see that she is making this quandary, I'm just gonna pop Allie onto my shoulder, and a little like squid cuttlefish appears on my shoulder anyway. So we're petting it up over here.
Oh, we all have friends. I love
I'm gonna
friends.
bring him out.
That's
Whatever.
always good to bring.
I love Zuko.
You always have to
I
travel
no
with friends.
So, Ariel, you see a tiny.
We will be a friend. Why not?
You see a tiny cuttlefish like being pop into existence next to Seth in the back as he starts petting it. Ariel, look annoyed, tosses some dragon scales out, and a medium-sized calico dragon appears in front of her, the size of a large dog with wings, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What color scales are you going for?
Let's go. Let's see. I haven't. I don't know if that. Let's go back to the green, right? Because that was the acid.
I
The
believe
good on
black
the
was acid,
normal.
green was poison.
Poison. Fuck. Black's acid.
It's up to you.
Black.
Black, all right. You see black scales are the predominant color on the dragon. As you look over at Lazura, and her scales start to shift from the green to black scales all across her body.
That is like not in character. The hell is that? That's awesome.
That is the
Actually,
new
no,
Jack
in
Warden
character too.
Ranger.
The hell is that? What is that?
That's Zuko.
I'm a Jack
He flies.
Warden Ranger, so then I get to have a dragon pet, essentially.
Fascinating. Take some more notes. Like, this is awesome.
His name is Zuko. He can understand you kind of, but he speaks Draconic, so hopefully that's in your system.
I do not understand common messages. I only understand Draconic. I can't understand these fools.
Oh,
except
you
for the one.
act like you understand them.
I just nod my heads and then bite them in the ass and steal their gold when they're not looking.
That's fair. Okay, he can't understand you, but he's really good at reading emotions.
This man is made of gold.
Clarification. Parts of me are made of gold. Is that going to be a problem?
He's a shiny dragon. He told me.
I'll keep him under control. It's fine. It's fine.
She
You
can
know,
never
wants me
keep
to
him under
protect you?
control.
You're there. Can't say who was.
He wants me some panel, a bolt, maybe a toe, a pinky toe.
Just a little thing. He just wants a little piece of you. That's it.
Intimidating. I'm terrified. Let's continue.
No, in a nice way. In a nice way.
See, and also when she says that she can keep him under control, that is full of shit. So he can't even kill mice.
Oh.
Okay, wow. Lily had that.
Wow,
It
shit.
was her mouse, and she called it, and he listened to me to let her have it. So, listens, thank you.
Fascinating indeed. At that point, I kind of take a second, and you kind of see that like loading screen on my face again, and oh god, it's near me.
Besides,
That's fair.
Do we hear the dial tone?
you shit like nuts and bolts when you're scared.
Don't worry about that. um, like I'm very much amused by all of this and fascinatingly intrigued. But I take a moment and kind of look past and look at Seth. Is it right? Yeah, Seth.
Yes, yes. Hello.
I say, now wait a moment. You must be the new warrior poet. You have you have the badge. Please, you would know plenty about all of this.
Oh. I transcend such a puny position, but I am friends with the warrior poet.
Oh.
She's a swell lady.
Oh, that, so you
I can introduce you to her when we get out of the city.
quite fascinating. Yes, please. Data manager, would I remember the last warrior poet? I'm sure it would be very different in the
Yeah, it was
thousands of years
a
or so.
man.
Oh, well, unless we've gotten far less conservative in the last couple of years.
1400
No,
years
it
will
wasn't
wrought
like
a ton of change.
the warrior poet didn't have to be a man or a woman. It was just a title given to like a mixture of the great warrior and the person trusted to pass down knowledge and history.
Okay,
Like
so
it was just chosen among the ranks of each generation, kind of thing.
That's not my.
right, but would it
You're
be an
no
oddity that he has they have the badge of the warrior poet?
Yes, that he's not the warrior poet, and he just definitely does not look like a Sun Empire person. Yes.
I already forgot her name. What was her name? Wakanda lady.
Watley.
Yeah.
Watley.
I'm like, ah, damn it.
Yeah, we're good friends.
Let me
I'll-
Go ahead.
But then, you said you were in prison for murder, not for robbery, by any chance?
Sorry, say again.
You said you were in prison for murder, not by robbery, or by any chance?
Well, yes. You see, if it is of relevance, which I guess it would be, murder is usually a damper upon a new friendship.
I feel like I should interrupt to say that I've killed my fair share of people.
Oh, well, allow me to clarify. I don't wear this as a badge of pride by any means. Polite cough, subroutine. No, you see, there was a princess actually. Well, yes, there was a princess. She, a younger sort of being, and she was, I believe the term is infatuated with another member of the royal court, though her ex-lover, yes, ex is the term, her ex-lover was dismayed of this new infatuation. Well, she had asked me to create a love potion. Now, personally, as an alchemist, love potions are either extremely complicated or usually more often than not a lesson to be learned. But I created a potion, so to speak, of kea berry extract and some sugar, and gave it to her, hoping that this would allow her a way to figure out the lessons on her own. The ex-lover, wanting to modify the situation, took my ingredients and added some fantasy-based fruit that I can't think of a name for right now, but some other item.
We've had falafel berries in the past. We've had explosions.
Perfect.
I'm trying to
Uh,
think.
They added the extract of a root that was meant to add major flatulence to the potion. More of an embarrassment than anything else. Well, what the ex-lover was not aware that root and the archaea berry, when mixed, do create a poison. Sadly,
Oh,
she did not survive the incident. I was more than happy to take the blame. They were young. Mistakes are made. They don't need to be saddled with murder for the rest of their life, so here I am,
Wow.
1,000 years in the future.
if I understand,
Interestingly enough.
so you made, if I understand correctly, you made a error in potion making that led to this young girl's death.
Well, not to overemphasize my relevance as an alchemist, but it was the ex-lover's addition that may have caused the minor inconvenience of a very horrible death.
I have to interrupt to ask a simple question.
Yes.
Are you trying to get back to the past?
Samurai Jack. Sorry, no.
Jack.
Well,
What? I'm sorry for that, friend. I did not understand your story entirely. I was distracted by that excellent cloak you're wearing.
in regards to my data management, clarifying my own emotions, if there is a way to, I probably would very much like to, but I think I'd accept that there's a very distinct possibility that there isn't, and maybe I can make a difference here. But if there's a way to,
You're a smart guy, artificer. Maybe.
I would definitely pursue it.
Time travel's dangerous. Out of character. Just boom. This guy.
Who's messing with alchemy? Didn't you ever see Full Metal Alchemist?
Such
Yeah,
a
that
good
worked.
show.
That worked out very well for them in the end. What are you talking about?
Get your mother back. It
Nothing
only
bad
costs an arm and a
happened.
leg.
A body and an arm.
It happened. It's fine. I mean, technically, he would be very close to an artificer, the brother. But anyway, or not an artificer, a warforged.
Warforged.
Yeah. But anyway.
You could definitely play him as a warforged.
Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist campaign, go.
Yes.
I would play the shit out of that. Holy
Oh
fuck.
god. We've already got an Avatar and Lord of the Rings. We animated one. We're too many guys.
Now, wait a second. If there's
Avatar was
Avatar
really
and
good.
Lord of the Rings, then I may need to just chill with you guys for the rest of my life. But anyway.
Yeah.
Avatar is coming.
Welcome.
Here, I'll tell you guys when it's gonna be here.
Oh, you ordered it?
Of course.
Oh, dang. I ordered it too. I shouldn't have bought it.
I ordered
No,
it
you
as
could have
well.
definitely bought it. I mean, go for it. January, I think, February. Yeah.
I just
There's
want a
another-
PDF to play for you guys.
The special edition book. Anyway, other could beyond that, returning to the world. Like I was saying before, yeah, I can introduce you to the new. He's left. That's fine.
No, I'm right here.
I can introduce you to the new person in exchange for helping us around the. Whatever you told him, the entire city's made out of metal and there's no trees. We were looking to find. What was the? Shit. Where was the building we were looking for?
Name a building. You guys are after a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You also ask them about the shit you found that you have no idea what any of it is. You can't read the language.
Yeah, we were looking for the armory. I wanted to go to the armory next. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Yeah, the armory is
Love
not
to find things.
Yeah,
I
we were.
found my good black powder only to end up with nothing. So
Armory. Let me see if I remember where that is. One moment while I open up a file from my data management system.
can you make me a map of the place? Can you draw out the map?
I'll be right back. I'll still be able to hear, but I'm muting myself.
Okay.
Go explore whatever you want to go explore.
Data management system. I do believe
That's
I would
for
be
you.
able to create a map. Would it
You
be
can.
acceptable for me to take a moment to create the map that I definitely got from the data management system and provide it to the party in a sign of friendship?
Sure. So you walk over.
Perfect.
And
You
the
Love
sign of
probably
friendship.
leave the jail cell. You walk over to the desk that looks like they've taken to ransacking, tossing things everywhere. They stole the quill from. You find a piece of
Oh,
paper and you immediately hold it and you start focusing the magic, make a couple runes in it, and all of a sudden the entire map of the city appears printed on it.
perfect. I will add that. Unless, well, I have it actually up if that works.
Do it.
Send it to the group.
Clicky. It's in general chat. Unless you want it somewhere else.
No, you're good. That's perfect.
Cool beans.
I'm not gonna read a map in character. I'm gonna be. Is there anything else in this jail? I guess before we leave, we didn't really explore beyond the person.
You didn't. There was.
I would. Are there any other doors I see, or any other cells, or anything that could have?
Yeah.
like-
You walk past the other cells. The ones you guys walked past seemed empty. Outside, by the way, as this is going, you do hear that sound. Turn this
You know
mic
what
down.
that might be?
Can I roll an investigation check?
Now,
Well, you guys have heard the sound. You saw the figures making the sound.
guys,
Oh,
real quick. You heard all that, right? You all heard that weird noise? The one that we've been hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
would you happen to know anything about that? I believe the name that was chosen was Android 18.
It is Android 18, guys. Thank you, chat, by the way. Android 18.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I put it in there as a joke, and I didn't think it'd actually get voted on.
You got risk on
A18.
16.
No, wait a second. Okay, I'm not a huge DBZ. Was Android 18 the black-haired one or the blonde-haired one?
The
The blonde-haired girl.
Female.
And
Female.
suddenly I'm gorgeous.
That glint on your skin. Oh, what I would have some of that.
You guys could make
Oh,
that happen.
jeez.
You can make him into a babe.
I've
We
made a mistake.
You have the
I-
technology.
We do have the
don't
technology.
that headband.
Of course, we
Yeah.
have that bracelet. What are you talking about right now?
I pulled up Android 18 and it directed to fan art, and I was like, okay, yeah, click. Whoa, no, my bad.
Yeah,
no,
never. No,
don't
don't look
do
up fan
that.
art.
Don't do that. That's such a bad area.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yikes.
Well,
Anyway.
we had seen these things. They looked similar to you, and they made these noises. That is a little bit of why we were so cautious earlier. Would you happen to know what is up with them? Oh no.
Nope.
Well, yeah.
As far as I am aware, no, I know of no such sounds. It sounds as though there seems to be a mechanical problem, maybe something mixed with steam. I'm not sure. Data management. Do I know anything of the sound?
It's fucking freaky, man.
Well, that's fair. Data
Well,
management. You've definitely become more intriguing with your language.
I've had thousands of years to process and come up with a personality.
Intriguing.
well,
This is
I
the
think
corrupted.
that I'm gonna look at the rest of my things that we should possibly get going, and
Yes,
then
I
in
have the
Primordial,
map now. I have the map now.
and then in Primordial, I'm gonna say keep an eye on him.
Well, he might speak primordial. Okay, yeah.
Data management. Do I remember if I speak primordial? I don't think
You
I do.
speak primordial. You chose
Oh.
your two languages. You speak primordial and then
That's
the ancient
right.
language of the people here.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay.
Told y'all. This is why I have
for-
an intelligence of 13.
Actually, and
Making the
just-
right moves to keep us going.
to and I will say this in primordial, to keep with the relevance of friendship and honesty, I should inform you that speaking in these tongues will not hide your intentions from me. Not that you need to hide them, not that I have anything to hide.
This actually was curious that you spoke it, so I decided to do a test.
Another
Um,
intriguing test that you can do, and as an alchemist I have found, sometimes the easiest and simplest solution is asking.
Sometimes I like to have a little bit more fun with things.
Intriguing.
And I give a
will
wink.
remember.
Oh, is he hitting on you now?
I mean, I'm Android 18.
Tiefling, I hit on
apparently.
everything.
Yeah, you know.
The moment they decide Android 18, suddenly I'm getting hit on. This is
The things that a name can do.
intriguing.
what was that quote? If my pencil sharpener had a skirt, I'd be worried. I wouldn't put it near you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna put on my kilt. We'll see what
Where's that
happens.
from?
Get in
That's
here, dog.
brilliant.
I have to
Into the
find
fray.
it. I think it was that movie where the guys were pretending to be gay and got married because the one guy wanted to have the other guy be his
I
like.
pronounced you Chuck
Oh,
and Larry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chuck
the
and Larry.
firefighter one.
Okay.
That's what it was.
The guy's like, you guys are definitely not gay. You're so straight that if I put a skirt on my pencil sharpener, I'd be worried.
Yeah, it's disturbing imagery, but hilarious nonetheless. Oh, there's another
Sorry
cat.
about that.
Hello, cat.
Well,
All right.
I have a map now, so if we have any places of interest.
Yep.
Ooh,
Well,
those are
I
places of
think that
interest.
it would be good to get our bearings of where's that VR first.
We're at the jail.
So you were at the jail. You were at the table where he just made the map for you guys. You look around the room. You said you wanted to look around. The other cells are pretty empty. Most things have. A lot of stuff has basically turned to dust in this amount of time. There's a couple of strange things near the table, though, that are. The closest description would be jukebox-like devices with the root going from the ground into them.
Okay.
Think.
Would I know what the jukebox-like devices are?
Yep. You would know. They're basically the people of Sun Empire didn't believe in writing down stuff to pass it down. They were an oral tradition. So that everything was passed down verbally. So
Much
they
like
made
the
these
warrior poet.
devices, much like the warrior poet. Her job was to make the stories and pass it down easily, pass it down. But in this age, there was an age of technology and magical devices, so they made these to record and remember things. So when they were empowered with magic from the city, you could access knowledge and it would tell you about them. These ones probably would have knowledge about the prisoners, the cells, the sentencing, or it could have other information.
Okay.
I also, DM, I want to kind of take a look around and see if I can find any other quills.
Make an investigation check for quills.
Okay, let's see. Don't betray me, please.
Oh, Nick.
He's also making
Nick
us take
also
it.
wants us to drink.
That's, hold on. I cannot tell the
Whoa,
number. Oh,
Let's go.
Where's
Oh,
my phone? I
Roll
can't
a
tell the
four.
number because
one moment.
no, I rolled a 16.
You find a quill.
I
It's
want
not
to
as nice as
find.
the one Seth has.
That'll do.
Are we all drinking?
I'm gonna
now?
just tuck it away into my pocket.
Cheers.
Okay.
Drinking.
Oops,
All
if
right.
I put my mic down. I need a moment to make another drink, but I will join in a moment.
Sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep an eye out for it and put it in my pocket. So thank
Sure.
you.
Is there a way we can activate these like jukebox things? I feel like I
Well,
already
give him the
broke
old,
one.
give him the old Fonzie.
I don't think I should
he
break
of
another.
he of mechanical fame. They say he could slap a machine and boom, it would work right like new. Channel his inner spirit.
Well, last time I tried to tap something, it broke.
Intriguing.
Yeah, but you know you're a monk, so it's about the precise strikes.
Please, Sapphire, tell me where the precise strike is on this.
Okay. I'm gonna analyze the jukebox to see if it has a precise weak spot for her to Fonzie. And tell me what I need to roll for that. Yeah, what do I need?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do I need
Make
to
an
roll for that?
intelligence check.
Easy
look for
fucking
Fonzie's spot.
easy. Let's fucking go! 18 roll, so that's a 17.
You got the center panel lined up. You're pretty sure if anything's gonna restart this thing by hitting it, then that's the spot.
Do I see
Here,
a
I'm
place?
gonna
I'm gonna be smarter than this real quick. Is there like a spot? Is there a power button?
Clarification. Would I
I
know
think that's
like
what
off
he
the
just
bat?
found.
No, that normally when they're provided with magic, all you have to do is walk up to it, touch the globe on top, and then state your question or
Oh,
statement
well,
or
let's
whatever.
just do that. If he, yeah.
I just identified where you need to hit it. You're gonna apply the precise force. Come on, you got this.
Okay.
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 You know, Steph, the last time anyone listened to you, I shot a Raven child after.
No.
So,
No. The last time anybody listened to me, we went to the Royal Palace first. Because that was my suggestion first. Literal
I think-
in-character say that.
I think that may have been the first time that we listened to you.
yeah, probably.
Mistress, aren't we concerned about the banging on the door and the weird creepy noise that's out there?
Wait, there's banging on this door?
Oh yes, it started banging a while ago. You guys don't have high perceptions and did not notice.
Oh,
I have
okay.
been waiting and observing.
Okay, which door is it coming from?
Up above us.
Okay. Hey team.
Yo.
So Joe here. Give him the due credit. Has great hearing. The thing making the weird noises is trying to break down that door.
I think that we should get going then.
I think we need to leave. Maybe we can take these things with us. Bag of holding. I don't have it.
Is
Or
it
do I
gonna
have
fit?
I do believe that it would need to be connected still. Is that correct, data management?
You know that they run on the magic from the city. If you could find some other way to empower it, it might be able to. They're also the size of a jukebox, and I believe the entrance to your bag is not that large.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
big-
forgot about that. Okay.
Are these around
well,
the city? Like, could we are they easily accessible? Like, are they around? Like, is it like a Starbucks in New York where they're on every?
What is this
Every
New York
block.
that you speak of?
Also, slight clarification, while belated. Cheers. Nurse Slancha.
Cheers.
Alright, I'm gonna drink with you again. Cheers.
I'm finishing my bottle.
I'm still gonna drink
yeah.
because I like drinking.
Okay, well, let me pull up the map real quick though, because I feel like maybe we should have an idea of where we're going. So quickly, let me run through a few places we can go. There's this resting place of the Dusk Rose, an Arcane Research Lab, a forge, a shipyard, apothecary academy, a library, Azor's temple. We've been to the palace, and something about a teleportation room, I think.
Do we know where that the Sphinx was?
I mean, you guys walked here from the Sphinx's place. It's on the map, isn't it?
Do we
The
know where it
Sphinx's
is?
place? I just see. Is it the teleportation room?
I'm saying that in person. I'm
The
saying
Sphinx
that.
was named Azor.
Oh yeah, Azor's temple. Yep, got it.
Yeah, I'm saying that in character, looking at the map with you, trying to have you point things out.
Okay, well the jail is closest to the resting place of the Dusk Rose.
What is that? Is it like a inn or something of the sorts?
Ah, actually, I do know that. The resting place of the Dusk Rose is, and again, you hear that AOL sound of data not found.
The AOL sound.
God damn it.
Well, I think that the forge may be a good place to go for possibly weaponry. As well, there might be a good place for that apothecary.
What? Let's go to the forge then. I am going to. I have the map. I will lead the way. Are we still all stealthy?
Probably a little bit longer, but not too much longer.
Well, we'll keep what we got for now and try to get out of this bitch.
Alright, I think that we should possibly go to different entrances, see which one seems to have the least amount of activity yet.
Well, the door behind us is the one with the banging Perzuko.
Oh,
Right
then
about
that
now,
is-
mistress, you
Is
get the
there-
door
is
open.
there- Is there like a window we can just look
The
at?
door's open! Ah, the door's
Somebody
open!
opened
You
the
see-
door?
They
Let's go!
the
Let's
door
run!
blows open.
Open the door?
They burst it down, and you guys see three figures walk in.
Oh.
Here's Rachel.
Arm blade is one. The other one seems to have a crossbow for an arm. One of them has armor plating all over it, jagged and extra, and large fists. All of them look similar in design to your friend here, Error. But they all have like a purplish smoke pouring out of their mouths, and the bottom hinged mouth is hinging this way open, as well as open.
Oh, Scheiße. I see that
And
we
they're
should
all
go.
making that
We should
horrible
go
noise.
now.
They're the ones making that noise.
Are these
And they're all
friends
making that
you
same-
know these people?
Rachel's making us freak. We just gotta go through the double doors. Just go through the double doors.
Also-
I'm going through the double doors, and then I'm gonna use like mold earth or something if I can. If
You
the
know,
ground
Laura's making
allows
us
it,
drink.
to like
This near
try and, like, barricade it.
This near TPK is brought to you by Rachel and her Make Us Drink.
Yay, and Laura.
We have two.
Laura, we gotta do two.
Oh, we got another
Rachel
one. Okay.
and-
Well, I'm gonna do a big spin.
There's three of them, you say?
3 of them currently. You hear more noise outside, so you're not sure if more are coming or not.
That's
Play the
not
noise
at all
again.
what I was expecting to run into. Let's
Play the noise again.
Just because you
Collab-
like it.
Yeah, no, we're not fighting. We're going.
let's collapse the hallway so they'll tunnel through that
I,
and then go
as
go
we
on.
like ran through the doors, I barricaded them with my mold earth. I took the time.
Okay. You take some time to mold earth as they come sprinting down the hallway toward you guys. It starts slowing them down, but they are coming.
Oh my god, they're sprinting?
They can
It's
run.
like they can run.
Oh,
These
fuck.
aren't zombies. These aren't slow-moving zombies. These are like
Let's
28
kill
days
them.
later
No,
zombies.
No, the second we see them sprinting, let's blast them to fucking high noon. If they want to sprint at us, let's blast them.
Huh?
How many spells do I have?
If they
we
just-
can make them rusted, right?
My rust arrows.
I think that we should just go and run.
How are we
Glad I
gonna
picked
run?
acid. I'm glad I picked acid.
3,
I mean, they made it through the barricade thing.
1. There was no barricade. You guys just closed the front door.
Okay. Thanks now.
No, I didn't. That was the palace I barricaded.
Yeah, you barricaded the palace door. You guys just ran to this jail, closed the door behind you as you heard them all outside coming closer and closer, and then you started having this conversation inside.
They want to use their action to foolishly dash at us. I say we attack. We're not gonna be able to outrun them.
I think that we should just go.
I think we
Go-
need to regroup. I think we need to
Where?
go find better weapons or whatever and regroup and come back. Why do we have to fight them now?
Are you sure that we could outrun them? I'm pretty sure. Don't we have 25 movement speed somewhere in this party? Is it me?
Clarification, friends. Is the are the other Warforged in this area as well intriguing and possibly corrupted as these?
Apparently so. I think that we should go. I'm gonna start making my
You
way
are
to
the
that door.
you are the first photo we have seen.
In that case,
you have the
I
drink.
will
Oh,
acquiesce that the forge may not be the best idea.
Yep, let's do it.
Clarification may not be the best idea to go to the forge. There are other Warforged there.
Oh, what
Oh.
about
we should
Is that
not
where
be
they're-
there.
apothecary?
Is there some
Like,
kind
we're,
of central
we're talking as
controller?
we're running out this door.
Yeah, we're talking as we're running.
Is
Yeah,
there some
yeah.
kind of
You
some
guys
kind
went
of
through the
brain
door?
there?
When we get to this door, we shut it. What do the doors look like? Do they look like they're like the types of handles that I could put a bar through?
They're pretty tough-looking doors. They're solid stone and metal.
But do they on the handles? Do they have like a loop or something like that I could barricade it?
Sure.
Do I see anything laying around that would look like it would barricade?
Yeah, you see a bunch of broken boxes, barrels, some silverware with the kitchen table over there.
I said not enough time. Let's go.
I'm
We're
gonna
going to the
sprint then.
apothecary then. I'm just going to the apothecary place then. Where
Okay.
I'm taking us.
Go, mistress. I will hold them off and distract them.
What are you gonna do? Don't just sacrifice yourself.
I'm just going to melt the
Oh,
door
it's
and
fine,
so
he
they can't
can-
open it.
It's
Oh,
fine.
that's
He can
fine. Yeah,
sacrifice
melting would
himself.
Make it hard for them to open it. Yeah. you can
Yes.
do that.
Well, you thought I was going to die? I would not die for that one.
What? Yeah, I figured. I didn't want to leave you behind. I can't do that.
I will fly after you. They cannot fly. Do not worry.
Okay. I trust you.
So Zuko will distract and slow down while you. I don't mind talking like this. Zuko's going to distract and slow down while you guys all make your escape.
He is the best dragon.
Mostly
ever.
because I don't want to do combat like this because I think it'd be
If
It'd be hard.
infinitely
It'd be
hard.
best dragon, if he let's see if he makes it out.
So-
otherwise
Here
he'll be
you
number
said-
3. Well, I'm just being honest.
You
Well,
guys
you
can-
can recast him back, can't you?
I don't know. I think so.
You have,
so
I
he's
think,
fine.
2 spell slots left.
So he can die. It's fine. Let's go, go, go.
Nice, 2.
Yeah, I'm
Jeez,
straight
well,
to
I mean,
the
not as
already.
heartless as that.
Right? Like,
So you guys can make it out to the streets easily
I,
enough, and
I was going for a more playful vibe. I'd be like, he's like the number 3 dragon. There's that big dragon we saw slipping over to here, that sea dragon, bullshit like that. Trying to distract you because I know how much this cuts you up.
yeah, it hurts
Yeah.
to leave my body.
I'm
How
gonna
fast
open
is
up
he?
My other beer.
he's got a 40-foot fly speed.
Jesus.
You can easily escape them.
I
Can
mean, I
we
have
is
like
the
a
question.
45-foot movement, so
Yeah, but he
You're
flies
right.
at 40 feet.
See you later.
yeah. Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Wait
I
a minute.
can
She can run
teleport.
faster than I can run. What the fuck is she not helping me then? She can run, action dash, and bonus action dash. What the fuck?
I can be fast.
But yeah, you guys are easily able to get out into the streets, and with the added effect of pass without a trace, I'm not gonna make you guys roll. It's easy enough for you guys to hide from these things. After
go to
some
the-
time, you see Zuko flying out into the air, and these things burst out into the streets and seem to wander in different directions.
Oh, good. They didn't see him.
Oh, we were waiting for him?
No. He
No,
was gonna
no.
come catch up to us.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
He's just flying around looking for you guys. It'll just take. But what do you guys
Alright.
want to do?
So, where's the forge?
No, we're not going to the forge.
What do you mean we're not going to the forge?
He just said that's where these things are created.
Yeah.
They're being
Yeah,
born.
and
So
what?
there's
They're not
one-
going to be patrolling around the entire place? Let's go to the brain and shut them down or not?
We're going to the
Forge.
apothecary.
I'm baffled,
Maybe
guys.
Acquire some potions and maybe some magical items at the right now that we know is safer to go after.
Or we could figure out who's creating these things.
We can. I mean, clearly we can probably, mess with whatever makes them to help them defend for us, right? I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to constructs, but I would imagine that's possible.
I mean, I figured the apothecary can't hurt for us to get some health potions and shit.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get some healing before, because I'm running a little bit low on my powers for today.
And Kelly and Ariel can't heal herself, and I'm low.
Yes, I can.
Are we in need of health potions?
I am
I thought
low
that I thought we all have health potions. Exactly. That's why we need to hurry. Let's
We
get
can
over
always
there.
have health
we can
potions.
break that down, turn it into our fortress, sleep there. It's a 1, 2, 3 plan. We break into the forge. We take over the forge. We sleep in the forge. We take up the adventure the next day.
Can we go to
I
the
would like to
apothecary
break
before
into
we go
the
to the forge?
apothecary,
Let's
sleep
go
in
to the
apothecary
apothecary
then
and the
go.
events that we have to
All right.
go through and hole up there. It would be a
I
possibly
mean,
more defendable place.
I don't have my character sheet in front of me, but if you guys really need health potions, I have health potions to distribute amongst the
I
party.
don't know how many I have. I think I have 3.
Yeah, like we are not bereft. We were in town very recently.
I think I have 2.
I think I have 3.
I have at least 4. I've really never used any that I have bought.
Ariel, you have no normal left. You have 2 greater.
2 greater. Okay.
Set enough.
I do
I
believe
have
if it
4.
may assist that I do have the mana
You're
still.
not listed on
creating
here.
Such potions.
Well,
True. I
You
also
that's
do.
fair.
Wait. Ho.
I only have
Our
3
new
spell
friend here
slots
says
left.
he can make potions.
Wunderbar. I'm assuming we're still going, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's where I'm
I
I
taking
still
us
think
to
that we should go
eventually.
to the apothecary. It can give us some material supplies
Should we
and
at least do
whatnot.
a short rest or something there? Is that fair, Seth?
I mean,
While
do we
running, can I
need
do
we
my
need a
potion?
short rest? I thought we already
I have all
rested.
my keys.
You guys just took a
I
short
don't.
Hey,
rest.
We have
I-
3 spell
we-
slots left.
You don't get yours back in the short rest, though. You have to
Yeah.
take a long rest to get them back.
Yeah, you're not like Kelly, Ariel, and me, and I fist bump her.
God. While we're running, am I able to do my potion making?
Are you doing your elixir?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But you don't get the results until someone drinks it for the first one.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
Chalk me up for not drinking random potion. Actually, no, I'll be first. Let's go.
It's called medical practice for a reason.
Oh, that sounds awful. That sounds so terrifying.
I would like to
That's-
play
we
a
have
game
two
where I
new-
pretend to drink this potion and say it's really good and can order to convince somebody else to drink it. What happens?
Potion
While we make-
roulette.
Whilst we make our way towards the apothecary, do we see any other roving patrols or guards?
Well, I can pull the map up. Which direction exactly are you guys taking for this?
What
No idea.
route?
That's
What
that's
route?
other
Because you're at the jail. Are
that's
you going
other
across
people's
the
decision.
bridge? Are you going past the
Well,
teleportation
I would
ring? Are
definitely
you
take the bridge. I would take the bridge because it's right in front of us.
okay?
Yeah, I would take. I agree with going across the bridge.
Okay. Make me some perception checks then.
Ooh, I gotta remember my stance. I get to roll a real die, everybody. Ooh, 16 plus 5. My perception's 5. Wow, I got 21.
Ooh,
Unnatural
21.
19.
I'm kind of keeping an eye behind us.
Okay, so Hans is taking the rear.
Yeah.
You take the front.
Yep.
21.
I'm gonna make. Can I make a perception roll to see if
Blackjack.
there's anything that's following us?
Sure.
That's 16, with my
16.
included bonus because I believe I have a
Okay.
3 for perception. I remember my
Uh,
character sheet for the most part.
Okay. So ahead of you, you guys are all following a mixture of Lazura and Error, or Android 18. Sorry,
I like
I'll have to fix the
Ariel.
name later.
Oh,
I'm so pretty.
yeah. You have such
Well,
flowy
you gotta-
blonde
You gotta
hair.
try
The
with
flowing
that,
head
so
is
you are.
beautiful.
You guys can call him Android 18 when you find a way to give him blonde wig or something.
I'm gonna
Fair.
put this.
Do I have like a sack or
Either
something
way-
in my inventory? Can you look at my inventory, please?
Can I have Allie
Clarification.
color change into a blonde wig and have her sit on top of him?
Clarification: wasn't Android 18 like terrifying and a homicidal
Yes.
maniac?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I
mean,
mean, she
definitely.
married.
But none of
She
us
got
know
with.
that.
He chilled her out.
I can't remember his name. It started with a K.
Krillin.
Krillin, yeah, and then they have kids.
Getting
Amazing what-
eaten kind of changed her a bit.
Amazing what some good dick does.
I'll leave that one alone.
On stream.
I'll leave that one all
got the
kinds of
drink.
alone.
Alright, Nick.
Oh.
Alright, Nick.
Error, do you remember how I mentioned the kill list?
Everybody grab your drink.
I already did it. Damn it.
Let's fucking
Okay,
go,
we, Amanda, you should
Rachel.
know we do it all together. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
Listen, some people don't pay attention quick enough.
I literally can't look at anything but Foundry. You guys lose Foundry. All right, so you guys tell me. So you start heading that way. Lazura, up front, you look around, and with a 21, you notice there's a bit of a fog rolling over this lower section as you're crossing the bridge.
Like on the other side.
Yeah, and the
Right.
whole section that's on the other side of the river, for lack of a better term. There's a light fog rolling over everything. You're peering over, and you see the tops of the buildings. There's a lot more buildings on this map than there really are. I just drew the important ones and tossed in a few extras. This whole city, there's buildings everywhere. There's streets you guys are walking through, but it's littered. And you see what looks like a building at first, the top of one, in the fog. And then you see it move.
Oh shit.
It's moving through the streets.
Oh fucking.
So there's a moving building, but not like low tier guards type of thing.
No. It's like low fog. Like it's fog everywhere, but she's looking out over the buildings, and she sees the top of a building in the distance in the fog, and it's moving.
Like the building
Wow.
itself.
Oh.
This is like some house moving castle stuff.
Well,
Data
or-
management.
it's far away, so it looks like just the top of what you thought was the top of a building, but it's moving. You can't tell exactly what it is. Just something really big.
Data
Um,
management.
Am I
Clarification:
able
is
to have
that supposed to
Zuko
happen, or have
kinda
I had too much
fly
room?
ahead and like see if you can get a better.
Have you had too much from?
You know that from your experience, at least, the buildings did not used to move around here, but you know it could have changed. If she points it out to you, you could try to make your own perception check to identify what it might be,
will.
given that
I
you
will
know
find out.
things.
Hell yeah!
But I also would like to send Zuko to recon. and come back.
Yikes!
Okay.
Any chance I could have advantage based on living here at one point? Otherwise, not so great.
You know what? I'll give you guest advantage. Go ahead.
Yes,
Hey,
advantage is
guest
the best time.
advantage! Yay!
Well, I went from a 3, and then with advantage, I went to a 2.
Oh my
Now-
god.
You look over and you turn. She points at, look, that building's moving. You look over, you see the buildings. They're not moving. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Come
Are
on.
you sure though?
so they've had too much rum. God,
Yep.
clarifications and
We're
whatnot.
acting
so-
in character. Although in
But,
character, I drink vodka.
Question though, are you waiting in place? Or are you letting Zuko go ahead while you're still walking? Because he's not gonna be that much faster than you guys if you're having him go over to look.
No, I was gonna wait. I was gonna have him look before we crossed.
Okay. Some time passes as you guys are hiding. Zuko returns
Yeah, I hear you. I know.
with a panicked, manic look on his face and flies straight to you, Lazura. Holy shit, mistress! That was a big fucker.
What do you mean? Like, can you please explain what is a big fucker?
You see that one over there? He points at Error.
Yeah.
Like, this guy ate 40 of him and grew that big. Think that like that. He has a giant hammer arm and sword arm, and he's walking around making dents in the fucking floor, and he's so big.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, let me translate.
Where did
Okay,
he
so
see this
Zuko
one?
says it's a big motherfucker. His
Mhm.
words, not mine.
Is that word
Um,
for word? Is that a quote?
Yes.
Okay.
He essentially it looks like our new friend Android 18 here, but 40 times like 40 of him, and has a big hammer and sword, and is just like creating dents within the streets and buildings.
What?
Don't think this is a good idea anymore.
Where did he see this one at?
Look,
In front of
Okay.
us, the little building that I saw move.
Oh
see
no.
to the left? It looks kind of like that.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Clarification, data management system. The fuck is this?
Yeah.
A giant war machine that you do not want to fuck with.
Yeah,
No.
we're
Oh,
not
a machine.
doing anymore.
Oh, it's a
We're not-
machine though.
It's meant to be similar to you, but it is basically an extremely low intelligence. It seems to be somewhat alive, but its personality and life could not keep up with such a massive form, basically.
Question, friend. You're the expert, right? On this thing.
I mean, I don't know if I would consider myself an expert, but I was the only one alive in the time of this city's relevance. So yes, I believe I could be
yeah.
clarified as an expert.
If we were to dump a huge amount of water into that thing, do you think that would have any negative effect on its mechanics?
Response loading, please wait. Data management system, what say you on this?
Nope.
No.
What about all the acid that I can spit out?
Ooh, yeah, let's do that.
Unclear.
DM states unclear.
I like it better than no, so.
I think that it may be a better idea that we don't go fucking with
Yeah,
the
I
big
know, but,
giant
like,
thing.
where do
we
we-
should just keep going. Is there like
We're,
a
I need to grab a
this
cord, I'm
way.
still
We're not
here,
going
just-
into where it's at.
Maybe we can have Zuko fly around. We seem does the areas that I'm on that we're at currently seem kind of safe?
You guys are in side streets, sneaking around with fog everywhere. It's kind of hard to see around. She only
What
saw that as you were
about
crossing the bridge.
I think
about
that
the-
we should. I think that what we should do is we should break into one of these houses silently, of course. None of your gunpowder tricks
Well,
that
I'm all
you
gone.
do.
Hold on.
Wunderbar. None of that, and we go and hide in there and send Zuko to fly around up high so he's not seen.
Wait, I thought we were going to the alchemist place. Why are we breaking into a random house now?
because
So
we
that
can't
way we
get away
can-
from this machine. Yeah.
It's
So
tracking
don't
us
fight.
in the mist.
No, it's not attacking us yet. No.
Is it
But-
blocking our way? Or I thought it was just off in the distance behind some buildings.
It's all in the distance, walking around. You're
Yeah,
not sure
well,
what it's doing.
I mean, we
let's
can
keep
sneak our way through.
let's keep
otherwise
on let's keep on with
There's
our mission.
there's also an Arcane Research Lab away from here. I forgot.
That could be nice to do, but how far is it? Can you show me
I-
on the map?
That's
Yeah,
down by
It's farther away.
Let's say so.
It is
Alright.
past the palace.
Well, we've just at the palace.
I thought we were but we're in the complete opposite direction now, no? Weren't we heading
Yeah.
the other way?
So yeah, we've
You guys can see the map. Can I show them the map? Just look at the map in the general section.
Yeah, look in general.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm imagining you kind of have it spread out on the ground. and
Yeah,
so I'm
like-
looking at it right now.
How's it going, Ariel? Are you enjoying your time here so far?
Very much so. I'm
Let
right now
us-
trying to find one of my chords,
let's
but yes.
get- I mean, you know,
We're
that huge
about-
machine probably has its brain inside of the forge still, like I was bringing up before if we wanted to go try out that. But
Wait,
let's
what
get
did you
to
say?
that.
Brain in the forge? What?
I mean, if any place has the technology of how to manipulate this massive machine of war, it's probably the place that made them. So, stand by my assertion that going to the forge is a good idea.
I'm going
Just
to
throwing
point
this out
out.
now.
I'm going to point out on a portion of the map where there's like a small rectangle next to the thing that is pointed out to me as teleportation ring. What is that?
Okay, so that's something that Error knows. You guys have seen a giant ring like this in Otepec. It's a massive runic archway ring that they told you was once used by their ancient civilization, but its purpose was long lost. Error can easily point out with his map that, oh, that's the teleportation circle ring we used to go from city to city and transport things.
I have an idea. You guys ready? It may be a crazy idea.
I
Are
love it.
you
All your
terrified.
ideas are crazy.
I love it. I already.
Also, clarification.
What
I think
if,
I know.
what if we lure this war
Yes,
thing into
yes.
the teleportation?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
device
Let's do
and
it.
send it out into the real world?
Yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah. I'm 100% pro this plan. It's a good. Let's if it can teleport, it can probably teleport to the other Sun Empire cities.
Right.
So we can
That's
probably
true.
just dump it in the middle of
That's
one of those
true.
cities and see what happens.
Yeah,
Okay, so
destroy
what?
them, it'll destroy those cities, but not our
It's probably
problem.
not cities, but hey, we can
So
we're
what
really just
you
delivering them their ancient relics, you know.
Chaos.
So,
Straight up
what-
chaos.
what you want to do is send into the middle of a city with
I don't think Niall was ready for this, and he's hiding his face.
Yeah.
With-
I
I'm
mean,
just curious how you guys think that's gonna work.
we go on the teleportation pad, which is probably pretty
Uh-huh.
big based upon that.
Oh,
The thing
it's a ring.
follows.
It's a giant ring.
Yeah, so the thing follows us in it. We activate it. It teleports us and that thing, or just it. Who cares? And and that's it. At that point, if we're in another city, at that point we literally keep our promise to Error down here. We can introduce him to Watley. She's in the city, presumably,
Yes.
after that amount of time. And we could take it down there with the right of a bunch of people who support us and be like, hey, look, we found a teleportation device to your golden city. How about you ally with us? And boom.
if you
in
remember
3 days. Come help us
if
leave the
you-
place.
if
I
you
don't know.
remember
It could definitely work.
if you remember the Sphinx is going to be destroying the city, so we wouldn't have much time, as well as I'm not too while death is a natural thing, I'm not too keen on the idea of sending
Expediting.
a large mechanical thing into a city of unarmed civilians with children and
I should say, point of order. We think that the Sphinx is going to be able to kill this guy. He thinks he can kill this guy. There's no proof he can. This Shadow Man has literally been spending thousands of years channeling evil magic to keep a golden city up. Who's to say that the Sphinx, who's literally just been chilling for the last 1,000 years, is his match? So there's no actual guarantee of that in character, and I just want to make that point.
Real quick, I'm gonna have to change out my headset, so I
Like,
might
just because he
disappear
says
for half a
he's going to
second.
do it, doesn't mean he's going to do it. Might be something we need to do.
Listen, I just proposed an idea so we could get through.
Like hell, maybe he has a
the
protection from
travel.
evil and good spell on him, and so he just fucks the Sphinx that way. Hold on, be right back.
I like a little bit of chaos now and then, but
You are just chaos.
You are a little bit of chaos
Yeah,
now and then,
for,
so
for the
yeah.
record, that is you as a.
I've
as
been
the
here for
character.
about an hour and a half now, and
Yeah, he can
It's a
contest.
good idea, though. In retrospect, if we were worried about just us, it was a good idea.
Well, I'm just not too keen on the idea of sending this
We
to
should
attack.
not send this to anywhere outside the world because then we're just gonna have to deal with it there. I mean, it's a
Exactly.
problem here. It's gonna be a problem there. It's just
Yeah, but we'll have more people and resources there.
no. If the word gets out that we let this thing loose, we are literally gonna be thrown off this island.
Yeah, you know
That
what?
island.
I can't have my I can't have Zuma die yet. I'm still having fun.
You know, even if she lives, she might have to break up with you if you cause mass destruction and death to her hometown
Official,
city.
so there's no breaking up.
She might end it then. How about that?
Yeah. No, that's fair. I don't know. My other thoughts is that we could just sneak into the apothecary, or we try to go to the alchemist lab before we go to the forge.
Wait, Alchemist Lab is in the apothecary. That's where the alchemists work.
Oh, well, then what's the other lab then?
Was there another one?
Arcane lab. Sorry, the Arcane Research Lab.
Ah, yes.
What do you guys prefer? I mean, I know Steph's gonna say he wants to go to the forge. So, do you want to sneak into the apothecary, or do you want to
What's
go?
closer again?
The apothecary is technically closer, but we have to go through this shit.
I do not
But
think
we
this
also
would
don't
be a
know
good
what's
idea
gonna
to
be
go
at
through
the
that
We
Arcane
way.
shouldn't be
Research
going
Lab.
through this. We should not go through this.
Because the Arcane Research Lab could have other shit going on too.
Yeah,
Like, I feel
I
like
say we
can
just go to the
cross
research
every-
lab.
So, just to point out something interesting.
Android 18, what do you think would be the best place to go?
Different how
Clarification,
it's
can you guys
mapped-
still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I
Just
had
to
swap
update
out
the
headset.
map, make it interesting for you guys. See the wooden parts on the water?
Yes.
That represents a section that's lower. That's where you were before with the Merfolk district. The other
Okay.
sides are raised up. If you go down to where the Merfolk district is, you could follow along that wooden path down below where the water section is by the Merfolk district, and then try to go up if you wanted to. But then you deal with whatever's in the Merfolk district.
Which is those guards, at least.
And we kind
is
of
an-
set one of them a little insane.
That was not my doing too, by the way. I warned you all about that one.
Did you?
That was all Seth.
Okay, yeah. Well, the Android 18, where do you feel would be the best place for us to go for the way of research and other types of points of, for lack of a better term, loot?
Well, in regards to research, obviously, you know, when it comes to knowledge is power, then the library is the font of all knowledge and therefore all power. For loot specifically, I mean, the forge, I worry, would be a matter of concern, for there were, in my time, many warforged there and created there, though it's hard to say if they still are. Otherwise, the research lab, that is where many oddities happened. That might be a great place to find ourselves. And regarding the resting place of the Dusk Rose, I would definitely have to say that AOL error noise data not found.
Scheiße.
Sega. Hi.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just,
Also, clarification, I thought you said this city had... I do believe you've lied, my friend.
I don't know what you're talking about. What,
I
where would I
do
have
believe
lied
you
at?
do.
Where would I have lied at?
Okay, I've redeemed make him drink points for Laura.
Point of context,
Grab
I
a
do
water,
also
Niall.
believe...
I
Are,
did a
are we
whole
drinking
song.
again?
Yeah. Dude, we drink a lot in this game.
Jesus.
I never warned you. I'm so sorry.
They drive me to
I'll bring
drink.
another
man.
All right. Well, that's...
Just be careful. I think Rachel's gonna have me do one next. So
Yeah, just be ready.
I think I'm 6 shots in at this point.
You don't work
Oh God, no. Anyway,
Why do you believe
um,
that I lied?
point of interest as well. The palace. I'm not sure its current state, but that might be beneficial to our
We'd been through there.
expedition. You've
Oh,
been through
Sega.
there, but have you been through there with a palace guard or ex-palace guard?
She heard you.
Look at the rest of the group. Well, what do you think? Do you think that this would be a fruitful place to venture off to? Go to the palace again with the palace guard? Maybe show us a little bit of the secrets in that area?
Point of clarification, you use the term fruitful. That implies that there would still be trees.
That is a term. You see, the fruit that we have is now made of metal. That's why my teeth like this are so sharp. It's so I can pierce through the metal of it. And
Can I roll insight with like advantage based
Oh,
on
yeah.
the complete utter
Oh
bullshit?
yeah.
all right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna grab my favorite set of let's go second favorite set of dice.
Ooh, is it the bone dice? Which ones?
Yes, shit,
Ah,
that
it's the
fell.
bone dice.
Bone dice. Yep.
Those dice suck, by the way. If you're ever in his
Ah!
game, the bone dice suck to play against. Okay, I almost had a TPK with him.
Ah.
Yeah.
So that's a 19
That
on
is-
my part.
On my deception, that is a 21.
Blackjack, damn it.
I'm telling you, they're weighted. That's why they're his favorite.
This is a set.
Mhm.
This was a different set of dice. This was these ones, not my stone ones.
Maybe there's a
Can-
theme.
Clarification, can I roll insight on his dice?
You can literally look at chat. You can literally look at chat. One of my Saturday members is in this chat, and he can attest to the
Oh.
rolls of that dice.
Dude, I can attest to the rolls of your bone dice. Okay, I've been up against them.
Chat, why do you betray me? Alright, fine.
Point of clarification too. Lazura, you had a scabbard for your dagger. Now that it's a massive short sword, you just kind of have it in your belt or stuffed in your back somehow. Open,
Well,
exposed
obviously,
magical blade
On the back
glowing.
this issue, so it's faster out this way. I guess I assumed the scabbard would grow with it since it came
Nope.
together.
Upon them, like, kind of
Oh, it did come
the
with it.
discussion,
Yeah.
I would say,
Mm.
I have lived here most of my life. If you have items that you are unsure of the properties or qualities of, I'm sure I may be able to assist in such matters.
Interesting.
Well, there is something of curiosity that we found inside of the palace main room. There was a cauldron of bubbling bronze.
Oh no, I missed a drink. Cheers.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh,
Would you happen to know of what the importance of this was?
Data management system, is that the same
Yep, we
thing
discussed.
that, yeah. It's like, you found it. Yes, that is an extremely powerful artifact. It's a good thing you found it and kept it for sure. It is a liquid armor. It's very powerful. Who of you wears it? It's a very powerful artifact. I'm glad for you, friends.
Kaisa.
Wait. If he knows of that, what about this? I'm gonna hold up the sword hilt.
Data management. If I could clarify.
Make
or
a
do you want me to
roll
cast-
real quick.
Do what?
Make a roll. You can either identify or you can make an Arcana check to see if it rings a bell.
Not 20.
That is the sword of the warrior poet. That is a sun sword.
Ooh, Watley's
Gave
gonna
him a
want
fucking
that.
sun sword. You're
So-
nice.
So what
Well,
does
if
this
they're going to keep it or
mean?
not.
Could you
Well,
tell
you know,
me
this is
what a
the-
sun sword is? I don't quite know.
What you want to do with that knowledge is up to you. Because
Oh,
you're
what
the
I-
one who knows what it is.
Oh,
You don't have
yes.
to tell us. Basically,
Um,
you don't have to tell us any of this.
No, I think in the value of friendship and possibly survival, no, that is That is the scabbard of the light blade of the warrior poet, the sun sword. It is archaically and historically known, definitely in regards to undeath and vampires. Uh, it is known to be very effective against them. It is a blade of light, a blade of the sun. Many paladins of the sun have wielded this blade, and many warrior poets since. This is a historic item, very, very, very powerful.
The set are an heirloom passed down. These three items, the one Seth wears, the sword and this golden armor, are passed down from warrior poet to warrior poet.
What I'm wearing?
You're wearing the amulet.
The bat amulet? Or the
No,
sun
you're wearing
amulet?
the sun amulet. You
Oh,
don't have the
yeah,
bat
yeah.
amulet on, do you?
Sun amulet. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I have the sun amulet on. I forgot about. Yeah.
I love this because I just ran Ravenloft for my party, so this is
Wow,
great.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Neat.
Where's the room gone?
Vampires, you say? Well, this will come in handy. And I'm gonna put a backlight on my.
Ooh, clarification to DM, not
Yep.
DM. Would the traditional sun sword stuff still apply? Vampires and all
I believe so.
Sorry, I
That's
went
it.
into my dungeon master mode.
Don't have my notes on me, but I would assume yes. I'd have to double check. I may make some changes, as this is supposed to be the sun sword for the Sun Empire, so it might be a little tweaked.
Okay, but still, suns versus vampires historically usually
Yes.
don't go well.
So,
Typically.
this armors that you mentioned. What would
Yes.
happen if the cauldron of bronze were to have been spilled?
Oh, that would be terrible. I'm glad you didn't do that. It would,
Yes, totally.
data management, please clarify, but I believe it would ruin it. That would be a major loss to history and a powerful artifact indeed. I would not advise you doing that.
It would be really bad. You're not exactly sure if it would be recoverable or not. That's something you'd have to really go in and experiment and try to recover if possible. It may not be its full effectiveness anymore.
I would be able to attempt, but I was an artificer back in my day. I'd still consider myself to be so, but don't do that. I assure you that would not be of your best interest.
Well,
Oh,
Sorry,
you
Seth.
did it, didn't you?
no, of course not.
Insight?
I mean, do you say it like that, Hans?
Yeah, but you know what? I just want to roll for fun.
I was if you said it like that, I'm gonna say you don't need to
18.
roll. Jeez.
18.
I rolled a 15,
Oh, 15.
but I have
16?
an 18.
Oh,
I have an 18 with my deception.
okay.
I'll let you decide how you want to
I'm gonna
interpret
be
that.
honest. I'm gonna miss
You
this
get the impression that it was spilled.
Well, I mean,
But-
you beat me still. You got the 18, I got the 16, so
But you get
I'll
the
at the very
impression that
least-
it had been spilled. But you
Well,
cannot tell that it was by me.
Yeah, he
I'll at the
definitely
very
spilled
least
it.
I'll at
On
the very
purpose.
least assume you considered it.
Well,
Um,
I have one last question.
yes.
Actually, DM, can you go quickly to my inventory?
Sure.
Can I just like recap real quick because I got distracted? So you were just lying about what happened to the cauldron. Did anything get said about if you were to use the liquid?
I believe I have the I have a
Forged head. Potion bottle of bronze.
I did clarify that the liquid would make a armor of the warrior poet.
Right. Okay. that's
and
what-
can you go back? Can you go down any further?
Sure. You got a couple stones. Krylos face.
Go up. I'm trying to see if I have it listed that one amulet.
Feather token?
No, there's another amulet that I had that looks like a
Circle?
bat. No,
Oh, I don't think you listed it.
I thought
Also,
I had one.
In regards to
Um,
chat, the person that said animals are the worst, Cosmic Void, your heart's a Cosmic Void. Animals are the best.
Oh, he
Shit.
He loves animals in real life, but
Like,
yes.
like, yeah. I was was a joke.
No,
I
it's not.
believe that I believe that I do have one of those because we came across one at the cultist village, right? That I would have.
I believe you guys had a couple. If you don't have it, you can ask someone else for one.
I just
I'm
have to
gonna
say,
pull up
dump
one of
everything
the
out of my
amulets.
bag and put it in
I'm
there.
gonna pull up one of the uh amulets of the bat. Of what was his name? As
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, yes. Yeah, I'm pulling up my notes. I pulled that
I
out.
don't have notes. That's just from my brain.
Do you remember this by
Someone's
chance?
learning inspiration. I give it to you right now.
Nice. Okay.
You know what? You guys finally remembered something. I'm so happy.
I'm terrible with names.
Damn.
But I pull out the I
DM
pull up-
problems.
I pull out the amulet of Alcatraz. Do you recognize this?
Yeah, it's a amulet of an evil death worshipping cult. Basically, that went around doing human sacrifices in order to gain benefits that was outlawed on the island, and its members hunted down and all executed.
Oh. I think I'll put my my data management system on speaker mode. That way, folks can hear.
I mean, if you want to air any of that out, you can. I'm just letting you know because
I'm mainly pulling it out to see his reaction. When I pull it out, what is What is his reaction upon me pulling it out and him seeing it?
In a word concern, that is, while the amulet itself, I'm not sure of the properties of, unless the data management system is, it represents many dour things. Much not good.
Insight check to see if that it really does seem like he is not interested in that.
sure.
Jesus. That's 22.
Why'd you sound upset about the roll when you got a 22?
Yeah.
Because-
That's like really good.
No, I'm not
22.
upset at. I'm not upset at it. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, these dice are good. So now I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop because it's probably gonna happen tomorrow.
The moment we get into combat.
I mean, it seems
that's
good.
when it all sucks.
Yeah. By the way, you guys broke into a house to have this long discussion about everything? Is that what happened? Or are you guys still in the street?
Wait, I thought we were going to the alchemist place. What?
I lost track. Is this being mobile conversation or is he walking around?
I'm so
They're
bad for
forced
it.
beating on us
I
right
leave
now.
for
We're just
10
talking while
minutes
they're
and we
killing
go
us.
on a completely different.
I would
Turkey?
assumed it was mobile. We were gonna be heading back to the.
Okay, so you guys are not being quietly, stealthy, walking somewhere.
No, we hadn't decided where we were going.
I thought we were gonna go to the palace because we had a palace guard that could show us different.
Did he convince
places.
us of that? Because this whole time after you asked about that, we had continued talking, and I did not hear anyone say, "Let's go to the palace" specifically.
I thought that we had. I'm sorry, that was my bad.
Well, he said it could be some stuff in the palace, and then like the warrior poet stuff, and you guys were like, "Oh, we got all that shit."
You all got distracted. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So I didn't hear that we actually decided to go anywhere.
That's why I was asking because I figured you guys had hidden in the house.
I would
'cause
assume
I
at that
thought-
point,
I
yeah, we
thought we were
probably would
going
have
to the
hidden at a
alchemist
house.
Yeah.
place. I'm
Well,
so
we were
baffled.
trying to break into it, so.
So are we going to the apothecary or the alchemist place or the palace?
I think that the apothecary and alchemist place aren't those right next to each other? The same thing.
I'm sorry, the Arcana. I'm sorry, Arcanic Research
Okay.
Lab.
The research
Arcane.
lab is a little bit further away from the palace, but fairly nearby the research lab is the resting place of the Dusk Rose, where, and again, AOL error noise.
I think
I'm
this is
very
meeting
curious
thing.
about
We're
that
supposed
place.
To do that.
Oh, I
I'm gonna
actually
do
have much in the way of information on the Dusk Rose. I could tell you that AOL error noise, or back in my day,
Is
we
there
had
any way we
AOL
can
error
restore
noise.
this guy's memory?
Maybe the research lab could help
You
us.
know, like he has a brain. Can we just like maybe like poke it?
Do I have
Oh.
lesser restoration?
Clarification, Franz.
Prepared.
While I do wholeheartedly and value our friendship, please don't touch my brain.
Hans has already touched your brain. Point of clarity.
I have
Yes,
restoration.
yes. I
Shit,
feel
not
that
not.
may be some of the
Right,
reason
right.
why I may be having these
Damn it.
I
error
think
codes.
I think he keeps bringing up like this information that we're missing about the Dusk Rose place, which seems pretty cool. So why don't we just head to the Arcana?
Yeah, I think that we
Research
should
lab.
head. Let's head to the Arcana, and then we head to the Desk Rose.
Okay, so then we'll say we decided that and we're on our way. I hope no shit popped up while we were hiding in this house. We were being safe. See, this was a good thing, and now we are going out. And if I need to roll pass without a trace again, I will.
That would be one of your last second level spell slots if you want to do that.
I understand, but like it's that or we all die in combat. So
What are you talking about? Let's make. I thought the secondary plan was to make it to the travel bridge.
for that guy, but not all of them.
Then
Pass
that's
without
not
a choice.
Yeah, pass it
Are
out.
we
Let's go to the.
Are we all rolling stuff?
Yo, hold on.
Yeah.
If we're using one of your last two passes without trace, we should wait until we're actually trying to like break into the forge. No.
I think that the best things that we can do. We go to the Arcane place. We explore around there, and then we go to this Dusk Rose place. And afterwards we can maybe haul up there, take a long rest of some sort. We have been going for a little bit of time. And then we can make our way to the forge the next day when we are all rested up and fully strong.
Right. And then Steph, I'm thinking pass without a trace because we do know there's things that are out there that have been after us, and if we're not careful.
Yeah, I mean, are they specifically after us, or they just stumbled on us? That's the actual question.
I'm
You're
not
very
sure.
concerned that these are seemingly warforged like you, but there's something definitely wrong with them. As that you don't normally make that kind of a noise or have
Oh, no,
an unhinged lower jaw.
I have assumed that they are corrupted in some manner, and obviously, this is frowned upon for there it is not normal. But in the streets is definitely not the place to confront such problems. So, anywhere else would be best.
Okay. So we're saying we should be stealthy on the streets. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Roll stealth?
That's what
Okay.
I heard.
Using it. Roll. Everyone roll.
Rolling stealth.
Okay, I'm not. I actually took a picture of it, so I'm not like bullshitting you guys. I got a 28.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so
Wow.
I got a natural 11 plus my stealth is
I rolled 12. That should put me at 24 without pass
17,
without trace.
27.
I got 20 total. So
Plus
not
10.
natural.
I'm using these dice.
Nice.
So plus 10 plus, so that's 30, 28. Jeez, you guys are all rolling super high with that pass without a trace.
I'm telling you, the bone dice, man.
Plus 10.
Let's go, baby. We're already stealthed up. Let's go in there and see if we can fix the entire problem this way.
Now I just think of that. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Okay.
So
That's us, but we actually aren't being suspicious.
clarification,
Yep.
just to throw it out there, my stealth roll was a 5.
No.
No.
Bring him up to a 15. Bring him up to a 15, baby.
So that's a 15 total.
That's
Oh my
not
god.
bad.
Okay, and Zuko rolled a 17 total.
Bitch, fucking guidance him, this guy. This.
If Hans had wanted to, he could have.
Hey, I think I got an inspiration, right? For like remember Alcatraz.
Well, no, with the
You
plus
know,
10, I'm
it's-
sure it'll be
it's
fine.
fresh. Yeah, so
Speaking
you guys
of, I need to inspire myself. Or guide
Yes, sir.
myself.
guide yourself. Oh yeah, you've guidance. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't roll beforehand. I don't want to be that guy.
Okay.
That guy, Dense.
So where are you guys going? I heard a lot of different options being tossed around.
The Arcane Research Lab.
Arcane Research Lab. Okay, let me look at my map again. Because I kept hearing
Arcane
Forge.
Research Lab.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are going past the palace and
Yes.
the jail again?
Well,
And,
no,
Goddamn map.
we don't have to go around the jail to get there. We can go past the palace in between the two buildings there.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are passing the jail, past the palace, go between the buildings, go to the Arcane Research Lab.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just asking where.
No, it's fine.
You were there for that combo, Steph. Did you just...
Yeah, you were.
No, I was definitely not here for anything related to the Arcane Research Lab. As far as I knew, we were going to the Apothecary Academy.
But then there was that one giant thing.
But is it in our way from the jail to literally right there? It's literally right there on the map. We cross a bridge and then we're there. Is it on that side? Is it on that little island? Is it not? Is it past the forge? If it's over by the forge, it's not an issue for us.
It was
No,
on that
it's in the
island
middle thing. It's on the middle island, walking around.
by the apothecary.
Well, then it would have to notice us. It's literally misting outside, so the chances of it's a dense mist outside, right? We were told.
But we
So
don't
chances-
know what's
Chances of
inside
it
the
seeing us are pretty slim. We could go to the Arcane Research Lab. Doesn't really fucking bother me either which way. Let's
We
go.
are quite small. I believe we
We're
could.
gonna be going to the Warforge still. Or not the Warforge.
We
the
will
Yeah.
go to
Forge.
it, don't worry.
The forged of the Warforged.
Yes, the Forge of the Warforge.
Let's
That's
go.
a forge.
Hmm.
So these Warforged machines, you say they're different than our Android 18 Air or whatever we're naming him.
A18.
18. 18.
Kind of like
Like
it straddles that line.
They seem like they were once similar to him, just like different types of people, basically. Different models, different faces, things like that. But something is definitely off and strange about them now. They seem more monstrous and savage now.
Mm.
Primal almost.
Interesting.
I would, of course, relate this information.
Do these
Well, she was asking the difference between you and them, the look of.
are these like brethren for you? Do you have like siblings?
Well, in regards to siblings, yes, but these I do not recognize, and they're rather grotesque open mod features. I definitely do not. I believe there must be, well, to put it simply, something quite wrong with them. I worry for their sake and wonder if there might be something we could do to fix such things.
Do you who created you, if I may ask?
Oh no, here we go with the god complex stuff.
The
What's in the shadow
data
land?
management. What's my religious status?
I just want to know if it's a shadow man.
Are you looking for? Are you looking to
in-
follow something? Because we have two options available to you within this party, depending on what you're looking for.
We
in
got a
regards-
giant
wait.
kraken. We got a special sword. We got Sun Empire medallions. We got cat necklaces.
In regards to faith, I wholeheartedly and truly believe, and some
I
may,
don't care about your faith.
well, in regards to creation, that is
Fuck your faith. Shit.
Oof. Well, creation is faith. You know, who created you, unless you are fully aware. And in my belief, I wholeheartedly and fully believe that it was, in fact, the error AOL noise
Okay, so we
that
don't know.
created us all.
Great. Okay, we don't know.
Who
I just
manufactured
wanna
you?
know
Who
if it was-
manufactured you?
Yeah, I just want to know if it was a shadow man
yes,
or
as
what. You know.
well, yes,
I
as I
think
stated,
it's
it was the AOL error noise.
I'm going to assume by his reaction to the amulet earlier that it was not the Shadow Man.
He's very pro Sun Empire, and he predates the actual
but,
fall of the
like,
city.
Is it his programming? Is he a spy?
No, probably not. I mean, he was from before the Sun Empire fell. If he was locked in jail.
Okay, and so when I said who manufactured you, you said the error of like whatever faith or thing you believed in.
Well, no, as I stated, in regards to who I was created by, it was AOL error noise.
Can Niall, you need to like save the AOL sound
Yeah.
for these moments.
I
It's
love
gonna be-
that.
I will have that for next time. I promise.
I
But
love
that being said, I think we're allowed to play that sound. I don't think it's trademarked.
I don't think it's trademarked anymore. I
Oh.
think the year is up or whatever. Like it's sold.
Okay.
Then
I will have it for next
10
time.
years, and probably
I'll
will
find
in
out
10
for you.
years.
If not, we could do something from. Oh wait, no, that would be trademark. Fuck, never mind. Or darn,
Oh,
is
you can
language
cuss.
allowed thing?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
cuss.
thank fuck.
Well,
All right.
Dragons.
No, we never
Oh,
curse or talk about drinking or anything on this channel.
How dare you
Oh,
say
right,
the fuck
I mean-
word?
Alcohol.
Oh no! This is me showing this off. This is me saying
Oh.
that there's Dragon's Milk also has a white stout though. There's new
Ooh.
things happening. I had to get a new drink.
Okay. So you guys are all
Like,
sneaking through the city with your
So we're
pretty high
not-
stealth rolls.
I did.
Drinking right now, right?
Don't be
No.
suspicious. Don't
Okay.
be suspicious.
I mean, I can make it happen if you want to.
I mean, that's up to you, but
Do you want to be in?
I
Well,
come
we'll
through
save that
many
for.
shots.
Just don't get alcohol
wait.
poisoning, dude.
I'll wait for the chat to ask me to redeem another one.
Cat. Anyway.
Oh, there you go. Nick did it.
Nick did it.
Nick's trying to get himself drunk, guys.
Nick
I'm
did
already
it.
drunk.
What's new?
Well,
Yeah, we all wanted to cheer together. Why do you guys just drink so much, like so?
Cheers.
Drink again.
Cheers.
I mean, that Dragon's Milk Reserve is 12.3% instead of the normal 11.
All right,
This one's
Amanda's gonna
good.
be gone here in a moment. We may need to
No,
speed things up.
this one's only 6. Look, I'm balancing it out, so I'm not taking too much of the high alcohol one.
I was gonna say I can't be up too much longer. I'm on travel and have to get up early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to get up early too.
Wait, someone
Work's
said my
gonna
name.
suck.
All the
So I
chat
just want to
is
make
so
sure I
loud.
know where you're going, so I know what to
You're
plan
going
and prep.
to the
We're going-
Arcane Research Lab.
Yeah.
Yes.
Arcane Research Lab.
Arcane, sorry.
Okay, and you guys are sneaking in over there. You're gonna go past the palace and the jail.
Correct. But I would
Cheers.
like to go
Yes,
between
because we've
the
already
house
had
and
that.
the other building.
Okay.
That was the space.
Amazing.
are we
Um,
choosing?
Yeah.
Also, I had to make
Amanda.
everyone.
Slancha.
Cheers.
Well, it's for Rachel. Rachel asked me to do it. Cheers.
Thank you,
I'm
Rachel.
finding my thing. I'm finding my drink. There it is.
I would add a small note. One of the red houses near the library is where you guys found the bodies of Warforged as well. One of those houses.
Yeah, but the library's on the other end of those houses. Oh.
I'm telling you, no, that's-
Clarification, the bodies of what?
Dead Warforged.
Sure,
They
I
found.
wasn't there.
Oh.
I wasn't there. I was dealing with a squirrel bite.
No, that was before you guys got to the palace.
I'm assuming the
No, I
fact of
left
my dead
really
brethren
early.
have been omitted.
Yeah, you don't know that, but you guys found Dead Warforged. One of them had been attacked and massacred. The other one looked pristine and nice. The head open like Error here, and Hans ripped that one's head off aggressively.
Oh, those
Yes.
ones. Yeah. No, we're
So that
good.
house is there by the library.
Whatever. They were dead. They were dead.
I'm just
in that
gonna
movie.
go elsewhere.
We didn't murder
Just-
anybody.
They were dead and not.
Not since we
moving.
got here.
They had their souls ripped away from them. We're good.
We really haven't murdered anything
Yeah,
since
we
we got
haven't
here.
murdered anything.
Not even the snail.
Are you
Are
gonna do the
Oh, yeah.
emote, Mana?
So-
Spam the emote.
Yes.
Error,
I
you
am.
do see some snails on the ceiling going along, eating some of the moss. Massive, large snails with luminescent, shining, glowing shells, and each of they have like 6 different eye stalks that come out of the large flail-like ends.
Speaking of, and clarification, my friends, if you would be able to inform me, where is the sun?
As I had said before, the city is underground now.
Is it?
Okay.
Is that true?
Retroactive clarification on that. Why?
That is what we are attempting to figure out.
That's not why we're here.
I'm telling him that is why we are here.
Why? What is he
Hell, you
lying?
talking about?
Do you just enjoy lying?
It's more
Yes.
of admitting the truth to.
I mean,
I'm assuming you're out
It's-
of
it's
character speaking in
Yes.
a German accent.
Amanda,
It sometimes doesn't leave when I talk normally.
That's fair.
So, Amanda, one of my favorite animes put it best when they said, "Some people lie for purpose. Some people lie just to lie."
Ah,
And they're the most dangerous type of people because you never know what the fuck they're doing.
That's hard.
terrifying. All right. Well, in that case,
Also,
well,
Hans, is that head in your bag or is it like hanging on your belt head?
It's in a bag. It's in a bag, kind of like tied to my normal bag.
Got it.
So you can't tell it's there. It looks like a bowling ball.
Got it.
the legacy of my people
Yes.
striked.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. You were able to identify items too? Before we go, did you tell me what this was? The amulet I'm wearing?
Yes, that is the amulet. Yes, that is the amulet of the warrior poet. If in regards to its magical properties, I should be able to inform you. Dated management, if I can roll on that.
You probably need an identifier for that one. It's
Okay,
less
then
something you wouldn't be aware of.
I am aware of its historical properties in regards to its current metaphysical status. Allow me a moment, and I'll cast identify.
Nice.
Would you like to flavor your identify casting? Or you want to just cast it? I'm asking because you're an artificer. Some people like to have a lot of flair with that.
Yes, as a matter of fact. So it will begin with, if I may, and I offer my hands to take the amulet from you.
Sure. I don't think you're. Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it off my neck and put it on your hands.
Okay. On my right, my non-dominant, my hand kind of like disappears into the arm, and the arm turns into like kind of a mini cauldron in of itself, and fills with this greenish purple goo. And I just take the amulet, kind of examine it for a moment, and then just plop it into the goo. Kind of like take a kind of majestic moment and kind of swirl it all about. And kind of the goo encases and turns into a very nice ninja style blender, not damaging the amulet, I promise. You just kind of hear this whirring noise, and then I open back my arm, reach my hand in, and take out the amulet. No goo or liquid properties adhered, and hand it back to you and say, data management, I've uploaded some data to you. If you could please extrapolate said data and inform my friends.
You sit there, you wait for data management to answer, and a small piece of paper starts printing out.
I just hear the
It
sounds of
reads.
a receipt.
Please tell me it comes out of like your nose or something.
I was thinking
Or your mouth.
Ear.
Yes.
Yes, I see. Basically, it is a spellcasting focus for clerics and paladins. It is specific to sun-based gods. Sun Empire being the worship of the three suns, or Palor would be another example. If it is a god related to a sun, it probably would work. It adds radiant damage to cleric spells that they cast. I don't have the specifics in front of me right now.
Well, it's pretty. I'm gonna put it back on.
And like I said, it was also the passed down to the head priests and priestesses of the Sun Empire.
Yeah, I may
It
give
was
this
a
away.
lost artifact.
I may give this away. I may keep it. It looks nice with my. It definitely looks nice with my lion cloak.
Oh yeah, you
Clarification,
didn't describe it.
Do you say that out loud that you're keeping it just because it looks nice?
Yeah, I have no filter in character.
Okay.
But I do sound good though.
If I may, this was an artifact of the warrior poet. Now, you stated that the last warrior poet gave it to you. I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but please,
Please
there
tell
is
him.
Oh. Minor correction. I am friends with the warrior poet. I've done great deeds for the Sun Empire, and I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, I've helped them out a lot more than they've helped us out.
That's fair. But please, this is a very serious role. If not to say you aren't taking it seriously, but Well, then again, I am from a time long ago. This was very important then. It may be less so now. But regardless, it is a very powerful artifact and should be treated as such.
Um,
In response to his statement, I'm gonna kind of look at it and grin, and I'm gonna give him a big smile and be like, "I know exactly who to give this to. She's gonna love it."
That terrifies me.
He terrifies all of us sometimes.
Fair.
Yep.
so you can identify things.
Correct.
I hand him the potion bottle that is filled with a brass liquid.
As you pull it out, it is hardened into a solid piece of metal inside the vial.
Nice. Now you have a vial of brass. I love it.
I saw. Never mind.
I recognize the vial, right?
I mean, you see a vial of metal, solid
okay.
metal.
And the
Okay.
vial you see was an old healing potion vial.
Now there's a bottle full of just solid metal inside of it.
In the wise words of the younger generation of the millennials, oof.
It's almost like if you rip a piece of a magic item away and then walk a mile or two away with it, it loses its magical properties.
Indeed.
So
I told you we should have
You
taken
had-
the whole thing.
you had mentioned about that cauldron of armor. You don't know of any ways that could be recovered?
As an artificer and a semi-expert on alchemical means, I believe if someone were unintelligent enough to damage such properties, I could attempt in regards to a guarantee. I could give nothing, but I could attempt. Not that anyone would be unintelligent enough to do such things, of course.
Of course not.
Wasn't
But
me.
you know, accidents happen sometimes.
Well, yes, accidents happen, but not as grievous as this. Luckily, it didn't.
Yes, very lucky.
Jenny.
Why?
Fuck.
Why? Okay, are we there yet? Have we gone
No,
on?
I'm basically gonna, as you guys are traveling, I'm gonna call the session there and we can pick up next week. 'Cause
Yeah. Okay.
There's chances of engages and fights and things happening, and right now that's too difficult to do.
In the building or on the way?
Both chances, things might occur. 'Cause
Uh,
it'll take you guys like
shit. You know, you've done me a solid, friend. Before we head out, I could remember to do this next time. I'm gonna cast Invisible before we try to sneak across everybody. I'll cast it on me, Lazura, and our new friend, Air.
What did
I think I
you
can
say?
only hit 3 people. I'm gonna cast Invisible. You, me.
Oh, I'm gonna
And-
be sneaky.
invisible, super snaky. Did you describe
And
how
I-
badass your cloak looked, by the way?
I barely described my character at all. I said I was tall, and I wear blue leathers, and I glow. And that's about it.
He's got a massive white
Yeah.
lion's cloak
Oh,
draped
yes,
over him.
yes.
It's
He
like
has a
white
great
lion
lion
cloak.
cloak.
That is
Well,
dancing
just
behind me, and it goes
out
quite
there.
it goes quite dashing with my new son. I feel it.
I like it.
His cloak is very. I love it. It like deflects spells.
If you look
Beautiful
behind me,
white
you'll notice
fleece.
I have a hilariously huge but pretty, actually, not that weighty anchor attached to my back.
With barnacles and things growing on it.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's awesome.
And then I
It's like
literally,
a massive magic item dump a while ago.
and then I always walk around with my pet squid on my shoulder,
Yes, he does.
essentially.
Allie.
Yeah. Allie.
All right.
I-
This has been fun. Oh my gosh, I love this.
I agree.
Next week I'll be home and I can have a better setup for everyone. I
Okay.
promise it'll be a lot more
Perfect.
I'm trying
accurate.
to remember it.
Are you gonna do the giveaway?
Yes, I sent the info to Nick since it's his giveaway. I wanted him to announce.
Okay.
And then upstairs, you will be joining us next week.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, all right.
I had to
Yeah.
talk about next week real quick because I have some holiday stuff next week. I don't know if we talked about days, but the only day I can do is Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Entire
I
week. Oof.
should be able to.
I
I should be
definitively
free.
can't do Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and Fridays are always kind of bad-ish days for me.
I should
Yeah.
be able to. I'm just in clinic, so I might not be able to get out of clinic until like 6:30.
I think I'll be at Dad's, so it should work.
I can make Monday
Yeah, because
work.
I got Yom Kippur next week, which is everybody's favorite Jewish holiday.
Anyway,
Fasting.
Shut up.
should I announce the winner?
Yes, please. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so
Sorry.
first,
Okay.
first announce what the giveaway is / was.
So the giveaway for this was, I was offering to 3D print any creature from like monster manuals, Volos, any of the source books that were sized medium to large, and I would go and 3D print them and paint them, and just to kind of show, some of the ones I've painted and whatnot. The other ones are inside of my game bag, but here's one that I'm currently in the process of about to paint.
War
Oh, very cool.
elephant.
So I have, I'm okay at painting and whatnot. So I was offering
Yes,
to
you're
paint.
better than okay. You're amazing at it.
Thank you.
Truth.
I've seen this man's work. Spectacular.
So I was going to offer my I don't have any more that I've painted up here. They're all with my other game setups. To do that, and so that was the winner. The giveaway rather, and the winner of it was Kyle Fiena 980.
I know he's not here. I know he had to leave. He mentioned
Yeah.
it in chat, so we'll just have to message him.
Yeah, I'll send him a message.
Okay.
I'll send him. But
Congrats.
yeah, so congrats to him. I will print off whatever that he wants and get it painted.
Oh my god,
yeah.
no! We're ending and we
no.
just got raided by Reaper. Oh my god, Reaper.
Oh, no.
thank you.
Oh,
more
no.
content. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, keep going. What do we got?
And a
Let's sneak,
Tarrasque
baby.
appears.
Do it.
Let's sneak, baby. We're sneaking our way though.
You sneak in, you find a bunch of screaming warforged looking at you all. You pass many of them on the streets. You start getting closer and closer. It's going to take you a while to get across the city. This is a huge city to walk around. I've been a little lax with the distances and things, but it takes you guys a while to get around, especially if you're being sneaky and moving at half speed to do so.
Are there a ton of Warforged that litter the how many are there as we're going? Is it like hundreds? Are there thousands? Are there just two? Well,
There were a
what's the
bunch
scale
where
here?
there were many where you were before, but as you get closer the other direction toward the Arcane Research Lab, you don't see many anymore. You might just see like one or two.
Interesting.
Also, why
Guys,
are we
of
moving
course-
at half speed?
Huh? Because when you're being stealthy and quiet, you're being careful to move quietly, so you're not moving, you're not sprinting through the streets.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if you guys don't want to move stealthily, you can just.
Oh no,
Well,
we want to move
okay.
stealthily.
Very stealthily. Three of us
Okay,
are stealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, that was doesn't pass without face up with that at all. Or no.
Yeah, it helps. I'm just saying it's gonna take you guys more than like an hour or two to actually get across the city moving that way. But you guys are moving super stealthily and they don't notice you. And the closer you get, the less of them there are. So you guys are gotten away from where most of the Warforged are now.
Cool. That's good.
The only thing that might do something is if you make a lot of noise to attract them again.
Well, that is
That
not my
seems to
plan.
draw them.
No noise.
Zuko was flying above us, by the way, so
I start singing.
I should have rolled
No!
stealth, but
I'm gonna just kind of like tap you in the gut, which
It's
I assume does nothing since
it's-
you're
It's
I also would not
extremely
sing.
it's extremely quiet singing unless he decides to break it.
No, not actual singing.
Also, you're invisible.
A slightly haunting but melodical voice swoops in the air. Kidding, mostly. Anyway.
Mostly.
All right. Well, I really look forward to seeing you all again next week on Monday
I do
for what happens
too.
next.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great.
Yes.
Hopefully,
That is-
upstairs. Does Monday work for you?
I
Yeah, I didn't
do
hear you
have
saying all that.
Monday off. I did have something I was going to do, but D&D always takes priority, so I'll make sure, or at least I'll attempt to make sure that that can work for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I will add in some fun stuff specifically targeted to your character, just so you.
Perfect. Hopefully,
you're
we
a
can
Sounds
get
like
this
he's gonna
Saturday
kill
work.
you.
We are gonna raid a guy who was in here. His name was Curved Earth. He's also another D&D player. He's really cool. He's a cool guy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Woo.
Good.
We're just gonna show him a little bit of love.
All right, sounds
Yeah.
fun. At the end, I'm
Clarification,
gonna
what is
zoom in.
raid?
So raid is when I take our viewers and we give them to another streamer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You
So
try
everyone currently viewing just goes onto his view,
Yeah.
and he suddenly gets
whoever's
14 more
viewing me
viewers.
gets pushed to his stream to see him.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Just a
Try
nice
to
way
do
to
it.
show some love. Spread,
Oh, looks like we're gone.